This, which is good. And then we got tased into a fountain. Was it Ewan? Was it you that did the tasing? I don't know whether it was or not. Can't really shoot Ewan too much, though, because Ewan is the one that does the invites for us. So, yeah. I guess we can just do this and just... Can't go round. I can't go round. I thought I could shuffle around, that I couldn't. I got stuck on the wall. Crane is giving everyone a lecture at the moment. So I ran away from the party. So Fisker can deal with it. Oh, then they're stealing Crane. I was going to boot the helicopter, but, you know, I guess we're just going to get tased. And over goes Ewan. Can we... boot? It's gone out of range. Yeah, it has gone out of range. Welcome, everybody. Welcome all who are just tuning in to some GTA 5. We have the expected, the usual amount of chaos and silliness. I mean, starting off with the car park shenanigans here as ever. Oh, yeah, we can kind of hit them now. They are kind of in range. Can you separate? Here is it for science. Can we boot Crane off the helicopter? I'm going to guess probably not. I'm going to hazard a guess you can't do that. It just sort of swings wild. I guess actually, after a little while, that'll probably just kill the cargo bomb. In fact, I can see the cargo bomb smoking. I will stop shooting at the cargo bomb. Welcome, everyone who is just tuning in. Oh, well, I'm not shooting at it anymore. Now everyone is. Don't you... I know what you're going to try. Don't you drop Crane on me. Okay, well, that works. And then I guess we can just sort of shoot Crane. You know. Oh. And there we go. Right. Everything has gone. Everything has been very silly. Shall we load up a job and then we can get people in and all of that good stuff? And someone has tried to run me over with a car and somehow managed to make a mess of that. Well done in that. Right. Where shall we go? Oh, you know what? It is always... It's actually quite a fun circuit. Let's go here. Let's have a drive. We've driven here a little while ago. I can't remember when exactly. So let us wander over to this one. Hendog, thank you very much for the bits. Saying happy birthday, Brazen, of course. Every single day is Brazen's birthday. That much we know. I'm still not used to the big bing that goes on. Right, all from current session. Let's get them all connected. Turn that off. Right. Hendog, thank you for the bits. Saying, happy birthday, Brazen. Sunday is the day of American football and GTA madness. Thanks for over 10 years of entertainment. Requesting a brown pants race of your choice. Oh, we can do about a brown pants race. Of course we can. Sunday today has been a day of BTCC and Formula 1 for me. Admittedly, the Formula 1 was a bit... I mean, it wasn't the worst race I've ever watched, but after Baku... This one was very meh. BTCC was very wet. I'm kind of glad I didn't go to Silverstone this year. I have been to Silverstone many times for touring cars. Kind of glad I didn't this time around because it was very, very wet out there. But it was decent enough to watch on TV. Looked very tough, to be fair. Now, if you'd like to take part this evening, of course, you are more than welcome to. To do so, you need to be playing on the enhanced version of the game on Xbox. Send a message to Ewan, whose game tag is alongside where we have highlighted here. Oh, is this not the updated one? I thought the updated one had the same name. We might be on the old version of this track, the original version. Well, we'll get people in. We can do one race and then I can change it. I thought it had the same name. I am obviously wrong. Who knows? We've got some people in. We can do one and see what happens, really. We have occasionally run my 30-minute track. I mean, it's still interesting. It's still an interesting one to see. I mean, it's interesting to see how these tracks... These were made in... there was a stream. Maybe we'll read it. Maybe we'll come back to this idea at some point again if people are interested in it. Because, yeah, that one was that was it's quite an interesting challenge to this. Yeah, we'll can't speak. We'll run. You know what? We'll do a comparison. We'll run a round around here, and then we will run a round around the updated one. So yeah, we will see what happens. Yeah, we'll try and get everyone. Try and get as many people connected as we can in this one. Midnight. I do remember the Sound of White Noises Survive the Hunt race. That was that was quite something. That was quite something indeed. It was very cool. It took a long time to make it. A very long time to run through it. It was cool doing it. That was quite something there. So, there we go. Post Lucid, thank you very much for the super chat. Say glad to catch another live stream. Welcome to the nonsense of streams. What do you call a well-mannered, well-dressed waterfowl that reports political news? A propaganda. Oh, I want to boo, but that's actually really good. I'm not going to give you a boo. And I'm sure chat will. And chat, you might be deserving of it from chat, but I thought that one was quite good. Thought that one is good enough to get a pass from me. So there we go. Well done. You get a pass on the first terrible pun of the day. Right, sorry, stuff to read. Said Chosen One, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 77th month. That is a huge amount of months. Thank you so much for the continued support. It is very much appreciated. Indeed, I hope there's a big broadcast look to you. Pengy, thank you for the bits. I say hello, Alex, Eve, Cass, and Dagon. A time for totally reasonable car racing in GTA 5 with no cloud simulator sessions. Oh, there'll be cloud simulation at some point. Currently, cats in the office are none. I heard one on a scratching post, so I presume there is one in here. I just can't see it at the moment. Or they ran out. Currently, I have a peaceful office. It's weird. Unusual. Right. Sure, let's go SUVs around here. So this is the version of the track. So we're not going to have the army involved in this one. This is the version of the track that was actually made in 30 minutes. So yeah, we will compare this to the I say updated one. A core, I think, of the bit saying Bing, because every so often, okay, we're racing limos, because every so often, when someone subscribes, it gets a bit. I'm still not used to the massive Bing. It's unreasonably loud, I feel, but Pete, you are going to surprise me with those. Drake, thank you for the bits. Saying happy birthday, Brazen, and for every day, of course, every single day is Brazen's birthday. I do not seem to have any game sound going on. Okay. Speakers were quite quiet. Yeah, it seems alright in OBS. Let me know if the game sound is weird, as it did not seem quite right. But we can at least hear what's going on. There's a woolala. Thank you very much. I shall read in a second, because we've just got underway here with the limos. Oh, down towards the first corner. There are no missile pods or less missile pods in this version, I think. There is still one that has been punted around amazingly. Without it exploding anybody, which is quite something. Now we will have to fall into line, because it's not gonna work through there if we don't do that. Get a big run down this section. We can cut across. We can actually cut underneath everybody, and as they've all stumbled into each other on the outside. Look at that. Perfect positioning for us here to sneak our way past. Now we're into the military base proper bit. This section here gets very twisty and turny and fiddly. We will have a go to the inside. Oh! I mean, wanted levels are off, but I'm guessing traffic, maybe not. So, there can be military vehicles around. That can ruin your day. There is just a random truck parked there, sure. We have got a two limo? We'll go with 2 limo breakaway up at the front. Jeez, that was very close. It's all good. All is fine. Then there is a big gaggle, very big group of cars further back. If they get themselves sorted out and they stop battling one another and falling over one another, I am sure they will be able to work their way forward. I mean, you can't really do much in terms of defending. Oh, this goes out. I didn't remember this going outside the beach base. Christ. That's fine. We can go here. Valentine is going to surely get a very big slipstream somewhere. Here comes the rest of the pack. Nothing I can really do at this point. If we defend inside or outside, doesn't matter. Valentine will just send it the other way. I don't mind too much. Yeah, hello traffic cars. Didn't think about that, but that's okay. We can deal with this. Everything is fine. Everything is all good. It'd be less good if that turned into me. Thankfully, it did not. We're playing this one dangerously in the oncoming traffic. But yeah, that's fine. The limo, not astonishingly fast. Oh no, the pack is closing in. We've got to dodge. At least these things are very quick, so you've got plenty of warning and plenty of time to dodge out of the way of stuff. Childish to the lead of the race. We will finally start getting some slipstream. Can I sneak to the inside of them? I can. Childish was always going to have a little bit of a problem trying to go around the outside of that one. It's going to be very, very busy. Maybe very busy down here. There's not actually as many vehicles close by as I thought for this big jump into the military base. Will we bring any AI vehicles with us? No, is the answer. They have phased through the map. Oh, were we going quick enough? Just. Only just, because we were the leader with no slipstream. That was very close. There was another wool alert. Thank you very much. Sorry, I shall read in a minute. Just read at the end of the race. We scraped our underside on the fence, but that was about it. Let's get some slipstream down here to the inside. Oh, I could not get across from the checkpoint, and I think I've actually spun you. I mean, I needed to push across more, and I was trying not to crash into Ewan, but I should have just crashed into Ewan at that point, because yeah, we needed to get across, and Crane has also done exactly the same thing on that one. Okay, bear in mind, remember this track. Right, this one because I picked the wrong circuit, but it's actually an interesting comparison. For those of you who are just tuning in, I welcome you all to the stream. This was a track that was built during a stream as a challenge. We had 30 minutes to build racetracks, and this was Longbow's build for that 30 minutes. The track has since been updated. We do run it from time to time because it's quite cool. But yes, so this was all built in 30 minutes, which is why checkpoints may be a little bit wonky. But it's cool to see what was done, because we then have the comparison to the sort of finished circuit. I don't have the patience for GTA Creator on this. Every so often I build something. Every so often you kind of... I get the... What's the word for it? I get the... Oh, hello, trucks. I get that desire to try and create something, but more often than not, it's... we'll just end up in getting frustrated and then swiftly going, nah, I'm not wasting my time on this. The thing is, the GTA Creator, while it has its problems, is probably the best map creator out there. Certainly on console. I can't think of one that's better, really. This is really dicey. Basically, I was trying to not do Decorah, what we kind of ended up doing, because the limo's so long. We have... You know, when we were on such a tight line, you really had to get the back end of it turning. And I mean, we did get it turned, but we were always likely to get caught on Cora. And once you get caught, you can stop steering, you go straight on, and it was just a mess, essentially. But it's fine. We've come out the other side in one piece. I think Gliska's on the wall, or on the Armco. Longbow is upside down. Oh, and Longbow's off the side of the bridge. Less ideal. We can send it through there. Now, if we are clever... Now, I'm going to say this is an if we are clever. I'm happy to work with Midnight, and what we can do is a little bit of the old leapfrog slipstreaming. So, Midnight gets past us. Oh, well, I was about to go for a we get past Midnight, but then there was a traffic car in the way. We had to try and carry momentum. This actually kind of works out quite nicely, because Midnight's got some speed down here. Which means we can now go for the slingshot through the next part. Oh, can't quite, the traffic being in the way. Oh no. Thought Midnight was going the other side of that car, so I committed to the left-hand side, thinking Midnight was going right, and then Midnight changed their mind, and we just had nowhere to go in that one, because we were already sort of fully committed, trying to... I mean, we were essentially just guessing where they were going to put their vehicle, which you have to do. You're going to have to commit at some point. The leaders aren't too far away. There's definitely a chance for us here. I would not go into that bit of road, Fred. Yep. I don't know whether they couldn't see, if their vision was blocked, or whether they just didn't think about it. Whatever it was, did not work out very well for them. There is something... One of the journeys attempted to make the jump into the base, which is... an effort was made. It didn't make it into the base, but it definitely tried. Oh, someone's had a spin or a missed checkpoint. I'm guessing a missed checkpoint. Yeah. So that was one of the things that was, fixed with the circuit. Oh, missile pod. I was tempted to whack it, try and put it in a dangerous place for cars behind. But if you try and do that, you're almost guaranteed to blow yourself up. It is definitely not worth the risk. Gliss is going to get a good run, which is fine. We actually kind of want this because we want to be able to work together with someone. The slipstream is super powerful at the end of the day, so yeah, we want to be able to slipstream with Gliska if we're going to catch the lead pack. There's no point fighting over fifth. How has Gliska killed Absol now? How does that work? Is that an old message? No, that's a current message. Did Gliska bump the missile pod and then Absol drive into it and the game decided, yes, that was definitely Gliska's doing? Oh, that's a lot of understeer. I was maximum commitment through there, and maximum commitment almost took me out of the running at the front there. Almost went straight into the post. Got away with it. We pinged it, but not enough to do serious damage. We've been a little bit neater through there, unfortunately. Not going to be a way past in this. We can, again, follow and get some slipstream. We've actually recovered quite well from being in the Armco last lap around to being in fifth. I mean, we are almost in the lead pack here. Now, it's going to be a big slipstream battle down down this road. Now, over the jump we go. Missed the Armco. Gliska with huge speed. It's going to pass Gliska. We've got no real immediate threat from behind. Valentine, but he's a decent gap back. I have not got the slipstream that I was hoping for back here. We have sent it through there. Not what I would. I would try and chase Gliska across the road, but not going to get slipstream. Need slipstream from somebody if we are going to be able to do anything from back here. No Bobcat. Don't even think about it. There goes a huge run for us. Absolutely immense amount of speed for us here. Oh, it was just not going to be the gap. Oh, Gibgob has got clipped on an Armco bat, a strange ping around. Yeah, it was an immense amount of speed all of a sudden for me, but there was already a dicey amount of space trying to put your vehicle in. It is going to be... Yeah, Charles is actually going to have to dive one way because we were in the clear there. There is a pre in the way. There's a journey in the way now for Gliska. Whoa! Habanero, no. Don't you even think about it. Oh no, I mistimed it. I actually mistimed getting out of the slipstream there. We got too close to Childish. Here comes the orange machine with a slipstream pass, but the problem is... We've still got a big run to the line. Oh no, and for some reason our speed has run out, and we have... Oh, Childish has exploded. We had no speed at all going over there. How did that happen? I'm guessing that is the being part of the lead... Well, being slowed down by the catch-up did that one. We did inadvertently kill Childish, and I don't have any idea how we got away without falling into the boost canal. I feel like we should have ended up in the boost canal at that point, but somehow we didn't. It's amazing. Bloody hell. And Chris is parked. Shadow with fastest lap of the race. Liam took victory, Gliska second. We were unlucky at the end. Gibgob was unlucky at the end, and Childish was even more unlucky at the end of that one. Drake ended up in fourth, had a Shadow. That was Midnight in 7th, Stevie in 8th, Valentine, and KHFC rounding out the top 10. In fact, Ewan has gone and got the fastest lap of the race in this one. I'm ready for the bing because I don't get binged. It takes a little while for the subscription bing to come through because I've seen it in chat already and it hasn't binged through my speakers yet. Either that or now I'm going to be waiting for it and I'm going to forget. And then it's suddenly going to bing and surprise me. But anyway, yes. Perforated, thank you very much for the subscription. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Now, we are going to... so, we're not going to replay this one. We're going to go to the updated version just for an interesting say a comparison. But this is from a 30-minute build. Stream, the idea that spawned a very silly track that we are about to go and run around. Chris, thank you for the donation. Saying Subaru was the last brand to have sold a model with an in-car CD player. However, as of 2024, the Japanese car firm stripped the Forester SUV of its CD player as part of a model update in favour of streaming services via Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I mean... yeah, I guess not many cars are going to be running CD players. I'm kind of surprised it has taken until now, I guess, to get rid of them. Although there's a bit of me that's surprised it's taken until now. There's a bit of me that's surprised that that something isn't still clinging on to one. But yeah, it's just much easier with your phone connecting it to, the various things. Yeah, so actually, I'm kind of surprised it wasn't like Lexus or someone that was the last one to to do something along those lines. Jim Prower, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 44th month. A big rollcast salute hopefully went on to you from chat. Thank you very much again for the continued support. Saying this is a Lewis Hamilton amount of months. Very true, indeed. It was this. This is the right. I knew they're similarly named. That's what confused me. That's what threw me. This is the proper one. But yeah, thank you very much. Johnny, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, hail, haven't caught a live stream in a while. There's a Rockstar track called It Looks Like a Big, which could be chaotic on a multiplayer stream. Check it out sometime. Oh, we could have a go. We could definitely have a go with that one, as we don't normally run the GTA made circuits, but we can give it a try. See what might happen. Possibly good things, probably bad things. Probably bad things. Eve the Cat, thank you for the donation. Saying, what do you think of the Grid Legends PS5 game? Keep videos coming as it makes my Sundays. I like Grid Legends. It was fun. I've always found the Grid games after Grid 1 was good. Grid 1 was very good. And while I've enjoyed most of them, they've struggled to recapture kind of what made Grid good, and they've definitely struggled to recapture what made sort of the Tocker Race Driver series good. I mean, yeah, like Grid Legends and Autosport and all of those were pretty decent. They were fun enough games, and I can't remember which. Is Legends the latest, the most recent? I think, if I remembered correctly, I believe it was. Yeah, I liked them. I haven't played a lot of them. Oh, I forgot to put matchmaking as closed. We're off! I was reading stuff. And we're going now. Midnight, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, what do you call a monk in a mine? A deep fryer. You're getting a boo. You are definitely getting a boo. I didn't get to decide whether we have wanted levels or not because the game started. Anyway, I don't know whether I don't know what we've got going on here. Nobody knows. I think wanted levels may be on by default. I'm having a day today. Today is very much a day. I'm going to blame it on I had a terrible night's sleep. There was a massive thunderstorm in my area yesterday or last night, and I was woken up a lot in the night. I'm going to blame that. It's not because of that, but I'm going to blame it anyway. I will feel better having blamed that. Do we have wanted levels? No, we do not. I would have put them on intentionally, like I would have if I had the choice. However, yeah, the game decided it wanted to start anyway. So, hello, we will go side by side through this section. So, I mean, you can already see the difference in the map, in the circuit and whatnot. Those bumps are good for getting some speed boost going. That was a big clonk. Hello, Absol. Sorry, I was very slow on the apex. We got a bit of a bump, and that caused us some grief. Don't go into the explodey barrels. That will be bad. Through there. Longbow is making a break for it up at the front. This will not do. We must chase after with the Dominator here, if we can. Sort of smack the curb on the way through. Okay, we'll happily work with Absol. Let's say that is fine. Into this kind of fiddly section through here. Difficult to make too much speed through there, and Absol's just fallen back a little bit. Can we? Oh, don't overshoot that corner. All is fine. Can we chase down Longbow? So this part of the circuit fairly similar. It starts now. This is where the big deviations are going to be in terms of layout, because rather than jumping out of the wall and around this one here, we're going to head up onto a bit of sky circuit to loop ourselves back to the start-finish straight bit. But I'm too far back to get the big slipstream pull that I was looking for here. I mean, we can do the good old bit of curb boosting. I don't know if Longbow has slowed down. I don't know why they would. There'd be no reason to. Might just be the power of the catch-up going on. It just makes cars look very slow. We have got ourselves to the lead of the race. Like it was that little bit of a breakaway with me, Absol Longbow, but it's never going to last long. It never does around any GTA circuit, especially a track like this. It's very fast. A lot of long straights for the cars. We actually squeezed Longbow a little bit through that one. We've got the lead. It's not going to... We're going to get repassed down the next straight, pretty much. The Dominator is quite nice. Oh, I'll do that. Oh, we got understeered. Well, we clipped the light and got launched into the into the barrels, but amazingly, we survived. No real ill effects of the big barrel explosion. Astonishingly, no major problems. Oh, that's fine. Now everyone is just going to spread out and scatter down towards the start-finish line. Anyone got any slipstream for me? Nope, none at all. Really? Anyone over here with some slipstream for me? That works. Absol had some. Longbow had none to give, but Absol apparently did. Gliska's hit the lights and is really on the extreme outside. We've got Midnight up the inside here. Oh, it's 3 wide. Gliska was frantically trying to avoid the missile pod. Sorry, Gliska, we were 3 wide and I got a cut. Yeah, that was dicey. Gliska got away with that. It was very close to ending up in a dangerous spot, but everything is fine. Oh, back end of the car hopping around in the air. Longbow with a big bounce down there. We will make our way through. Again, it's now going to be, it's almost looking 3 wide in a place where you simply cannot go 3 wide. Chris is going to try to sweep. So I'm trying not to squeeze the purple car into the wall on the inside as best I can there. We're going to fire the car out the other side. We're going to get back past Chris, I think. We've got to go a long way round here. We will just about make it work. Oh, and you was going to bloody sneak past as well while we were busy having our own little battle. Now 2x2x2 through the next corner. Unfortunately, I got sort of stacked up behind Gibgob, who has to check up mid-corner. Gliska leading the way now. We've got a huge run, but that's 4 wide towards the hairpin, and I'm just not going to be able to pull that off, really. We're going to... we're going to sit on the outside through here. Got nothing else I can do at the moment. No, there's no point having an accident in this. I'm better off being a little patient, waiting for an opportune moment. And yeah, if we lose a couple of places, that's okay. It's better to lose a couple of places than it is to go for a half-assed move and have an accident, basically. Oh my god, no slipstream going up the hill. I don't know why. That's weird. I guess we're just that slight bit too far back for it to want to give us a tow down there. Chris to the inside, which we will then chase across the track, because that'll give us a big slipstream shot down here. Absol can kind of get close, but not really close enough. We will launch our way down towards the next corner. It is 4 wide for the lead of the race, and trying to go even more wide for the lead of the race, and that's unlikely to work through all of this. We're now going to get an immense run here. Not really got anywhere to go. It's all going to sort of concertina up through there. Liam's into the barrels. Oh, yeah. Liam did pretty much the same thing I did. Hit the light and got launched wide. I'm not going to get the slipstream. Chris is going to be better off. That's all right. Still got another straight to go. I mean, we're in the lead group at the moment. That's the bit that matters, really. Chris with a big lunge. It's not going to make that one stick. We've got this just outside. The line on the outside there really gave us some momentum. And we're trying to get every bit of slipstream on the way past there as we swing through, rather than trying to go to the dirt on the inside. Now, so the finish line is around that corner. Missile pods got knocked but did not explode. Gliska's going to get the exit. There's going to be side by side through here. Gliska with a big kick of oversteer. We're going to get forced out even by one of the white cars. I don't know if that was Charlie or Gibgob. Midnight's going to go the long way round. It is 3 wide into the hairpin. I've got to go a little bit wide. Midnight can't hold it. We're going to get huge boost on the exit there. And we are going to give Gliska space. Don't want to crowd him into the wall through that one. We will get over the curb there though, and that will see us into the lead of this one. It's been a manic race. This track is like genuinely really good without the army on it. It's actually just a really good fun circuit to go race around. It's a tough track to race around. There's a lot of places where you can get caught out, but it is a good fun track. We're not going to get passed through here. It's too twisty and turny to utilise the slipstream. We've got a little margin back. Probably be safe through here as well. Most of the cars following also know that your best bet is no reason to have a crazy dive here. You're going to get passed on the run up the hill. Gliska is going to look for the spectacular. Will not quite hold it around the outside. It is an attempt, but it's not quite going to work. We will then bounce the curb a smidge. This is where we are going to be, of course, vulnerable to the slipstream. Can't fight it. Try to get a little bit of curb boost, just to kind of keep up our momentum as we come up here. Both me and Gliska are going to want the slipstream from Gibgob, which is not really going to happen because we're too close. Chris is going to pass all of us here. And there goes Ewan as well. So yeah, the cars further back are actually getting the big slipstream pulls. Ewan with the cheeky wall rider. I mean, if Ewan wins because of that, I don't think Ewan will. Oh, never mind. Oh, Ewan fell off the side of it. Got away with that, I think, somehow. We're going to have a look to the inside of Chris. There's a bit of a bump. Nothing too bad. They are almost 3 and 4 wide around me. Liam's going to fall back into line. Oh, we're going very fast. We've made Chris do a wheelie. we got that in-air slipstream pull. And, yeah, Chris did a wheelie as our car sort of clipped the rear bumper of them. We're going to try and push Gibgob down here. We've got nothing else I can do at the moment. Chris is to the lead of the race. We know there's big slipstream potential out of this corner. I'm hoping we don't miss a checkpoint, which we have not. It is now. I mean, we're going. Oh, damn it! I'm trying to get myself into some slipstream here, but it's not quite going to work. I had like 2 or 3 bites at trying to get into the slipstream through there, and Liam is going to get all of us. Liam's crashed it. So I don't know who's won that. Liam got all of us. We were trying to push Stevie wide. Liam did get it. I wondered if Liam had missed the checkpoint because Liam was crashing. I wondered if Liam had slid wide, but they didn't. That was manic. Oh, Liam took victory. We were second. Stevie was third. Gibgob fourth. Ewan fifth. Then Longbow. Then Gliska. Then Charlie. Then Shadow and Chris rounded out the top 10. Yeah, they were. It's like, apologies. I was desperately trying to get into the slipstream with Gliska, and I was so busy trying to battle to get into the slipstream, I wasn't looking behind me, so we did end up kind of cutting up some cars. It wasn't intentional, that's just what you do when you're trying to get the slipstream. But yeah, that was manic. Oh, it was a very good race, to be honest. But yeah, Liam was in the right place for the big slipstream pull. Got very lucky. Got very, very lucky that light didn't launch the Dominator into or away from the checkpoint. Really, really lucky that that didn't go wide of the finish line. But yeah, good fun, highly entertaining. So there we go. Yeah, that was Longboat. Well, that was the based upon a 30-minute track build. That one there, then much longer than 30 minutes. But yeah, definitely a cool circuit. I did see Petrolhead. Thank you very much for the super chat. Saying, did you hear about the Verstappen penalty for swearing? Yes, I did. Yeah, I mean it's very silly. Much as usual, Formula One is finding new and strange ways to be... I was about to say in the news. That's maybe not quite the right way. Is there's always... Formula One always finds something to make some form of controversy over. It was very strange. It was very silly. So, yeah. I did like the constant referencing to it, though. That was that throughout the weekend. That was the more entertaining part of it, to be honest with you. Like especially like the cool down room and stuff at the end of the race was quite entertaining. But yeah, very silly. But honestly, not a big surprise knowing what Formula One is like. Right, so Johnny donated asking for... I don't know where this one would be under. Rockstar... I don't know whether it's a stunt race or is it one of these. I'm going to have a cycle through. Whether we can find it. It's not in there. Stunt races then, maybe? I've done some of these. Don't think I can't find it so far. Unless I'm blind. Unless the name's something else. Supposedly it was called It Looks Like a Big, but I don't know. Can't find it under that name anywhere. I guess unless it's under actual races. No, we looked under races. Just double checking. Yeah. Yeah, don't know where it is, I'm afraid. Sound of White Noise, thank you for the bits. So, it's always fun to suggest a map from a specific maker, so can I suggest a Danger Man made map? You absolutely can. You absolutely can. Suggest a Danger Man made track. I'm going to go and have a look for a Danger Man made track. We're going to go for... I don't know what. We're not going to the box of Purcell. Trying to think of what. Like, there are a few Danger Man circuits that make their way into streams on the regular, so I'm looking for different ones that we can do. Sure. We go to Hilltop Rush, where Ewan drives with his pants off. Yes, this feels like nothing can go wrong whatsoever. I don't know what this track is. No idea. We're going on an experimenting time today. I think I know what track this is, because I think I've wanted to race this at one point, but we will see. Now, we have everyone for the last job. So we may need... people may need invites. If you do need an invite, send a message to Ewan, whose game tag is wandering around. There we go. He's alongside where we have highlighted. Need to be on Xbox. Need the enhanced version of the game. Ewan will try and get you connected as best as possible. If you didn't get into the last one, if you got disconnected or got dropped out because it started without warning, you may need to send another message along the way. And if you want to, I say if you want to, in your message include a fact about the 2002 BTC T Proton Impane, I want to call it. I don't think that's how it's pronounced. But sure. learn about a Proton touring car. Or Ewan is going to learn about the Proton touring car, not me. I'm not learning about the Proton touring car at all. To be fair, I always liked the Proton. I always wanted it to do well over the years. I've always been the one to support the underdog cars. So, yeah, always wanted the Proton to do well. And they never did, but, you know. Can but hope. And and all of that one. Pinky, thank you very much for the bits. Saying, does Ewan ever drive with his pants on? Asking for a friend. I don't know. That is a good question. That is not a. Funnily enough, it's not a question I've ever had to ask. Not a question, thankfully, I've ever had to think about either. But I guess you can. I guess in your message to Ewan when you're trying to get an invite, you can ask that question. I very highly doubt you're going to get an answer, but I guess you could. Yes, Ewan drives in a racing kilt. That is very only the finest racing wear from Scotland, right there. Definitely. Definitely. James, thank you very much for the super chat. Saying, great racing today. Can you do a Scotty track? I have some great memories from her tracks. We absolutely can. I have various ones of those saved around the place. So, yeah, we can definitely go to one of those. Right, additional settings, all of that looks good. Let's do 4 laps with sports cars. We'll see how long the race is. I don't know whether we need to shorten it or not. I think this is what we're going to have for the moment. That's fine. Should be all locked to stuff. Johnny, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, found where I saw it before. It's a stunt race, I believe. Okay, I'll have another look. I'll see if I can come across it. See if we can figure out where it is. Yeah, we'll try. Okay, we have got the Corsita. No idea if this thing is any good or not. I'm going to hazard a guess. Probably is okay. Cora, thank you for the bits. So, a FailRace brand racing kilt when? FailRace orange and black. I mean, I'm not sure there's much of a market. I'm not sure there's too much of a market for. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but yeah, I don't know. Oh dearie me, I feel like there's just no good. Sorry, Absol. There really was no good way for me there. We were just kind of on the outside, and it was hope for the best sort of thing, and see what happened. A lot of dust going on down here. I mean, we're going to just have to lift. There has been a lot of cars having issues with braking down here. I'm going to follow Longbow. Aaron is backwards. Hey, Aaron. Sorry, Crane is getting a lift. There's still crashes going on here. I'm just trying to... at the moment, we are in pure survival mode through there. It was just trying not to crash into the pack of cars. This track is very cool. It's quite narrow. Whoa. And with a lot of people in the lobby. Oh, no! Don't know if there is any. I'm going over here because I'm going to be less of a danger to everybody else. Although I'm going to have a bit of an iffy rejoin here. There's no real good way to do that. There's no good rejoin for me there. Okay, car is very fast. I even saw the accident up. I think it was Gliska was out wide and saw the accident, and I couldn't slow myself down in time to avoid it either. So, yeah, it all went a little bit skew with. That is a blue car wide and into the wall. Now, let's try and sort this. I've always thought this section here feels like a burnout. Burnout 1, Burnout 2 racetrack with like the tunnel and the big sort of supports running alongside it. They're the sort of thing that in Burnout you would really want to push an opponent's car into those tunnel supports because it would be a very cool accident. But yeah, Ewan is to the front of the race. There was a missed braking point, and we just kind of sat and watched for that, but we have managed to make our way through. We move up into a 10th spot. Now everyone's going to fight back. Chris didn't really fancy having a go down there. And now, technically speaking, you can try and make that wall ride work. It's a very dangerous line, but in theory it is doable. Don't really ever see it done. But yeah, it is in theory possible. Okay, we've got, sorry, it was Aaron. Might be Aaron that's behind us, not Chris. Just saw a grey car. Assumed it was Chris. We are at least now in a little bit of peace and quiet, which means we can attack the course, we can attack the corners, and without fear of being immediately murdered by a big horde of cars. And we can potentially leapfrog with Aaron, leapfrog with Crane, or anybody, essentially, that we catch here to try and catch up to that lead group. That is the goal. Oh, maybe not like that. Survived. That was on the verge of a very big accident now, remember. Oh, thank you, Gob. It's just emerged from the side of the track. Not quite a ravine up the hill. Remember, this corner here is actually quite tight, deceptively tight. Right, back end of this really does want to move around quite a lot. Really keen on moving. That lot there have had a spin. Oh, I was hoping it was going to get you moving. God damn it! It's just, I should have got on the brakes. I didn't think we were going to scoop though. I thought we could just give them a bump forward and get them going, because it was just literally. These are surprisingly scoopy cars. We just also watched. It was Liam. Someone. That wasn't Liam. Someone else. Somebody scooped a car back there. So the crane got scooped. So yeah, don't try and push with these. Apologies, Cora. Not what I was going for. At all. Oh god, keep going around corners and finding stricken cars. This has somehow ended up being still 7th place. Gibgob smacked the wall and had a big accident. It's just, this is, if I had no luck, well, if I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. That is what this race is going at so far. That's what, 3rd time I've come around a corner and there's been a car crashed in front of me. Let us hope that the next 2 laps need to be considerably better. I mean, it's not over yet. It's quite a long lap around here. Slipstream is quite powerful. Catch-up is quite powerful here. So, yeah, there is a chance. Crane has gone across to the side. We've got a shot through the middle of this one, which I will take. Thank you very much. Get on the exit now. We know we're going to have to work with people here if we're going to make progress forward. Crane going past is fine. Gibgob's to the inside. Now I'm hoping a slingshot can be very, very powerful. Almost. We're going to try. I did exactly the same thing I did last time. Just hitting that dirt on the inside upsets the car. The back end just doesn't have the grip to get away with running over that dirt there. Just wants to slide. We really want to catch up. If we can catch up to Liam and Gliska, which I think we're going to struggle to do, we may stand a chance of going with them towards the lead pack. This part here, very difficult to overtake on. It's very fast. Oh, hello. Very, very fast indeed. The car's moving around a lot. We need to be... See, you want to be leapfrogging with the slipstream and someone, but it's difficult here because the road is so twisty. There's no real big, long straights to utilise that slipstream safely. Passing in this section here is almost non-existent, barring because of mistakes. Oh, like that one maybe. So we keep the speed up. Oh, and we didn't. Yeah, and then so Salmon was fast through there, was on the power. We just lost the rear end, and I say Salmon's committed to that corner. They can't suddenly make their car disappear. Much like I can't when I've lost a bit of speed because we had a big oversteer moment. We needed a much cleaner lap than that. We're going to struggle to do much more from here, unless there is a big accident for the lead group, which is not impossible on this track. It's not impossible. You never know. But it is going to be a difficult one, I think. Do we gamble and try and take the wall ride? Probably not worth it. Don't think. Having never driven it before, don't think the very small potential time gain is worth it compared to the very big time loss of doing it wrong. Because that's more likely what the outcome is going to be. One more time around this circuit for us. Crane may have clonked the wall on the exit, not sure. There has been a crash for the lead group, because that looks like Charles has dropped back. So, oh, come on, are we close enough? Not quite. Almost. No, we're not gonna be quite getting some slipstream. By the very end of this lap, if we have a really good lap, by the end of this lap, there's this like minute chance, if they really, really fight, if they're going side by side in a lot of corners, that would help us out, because we'll be able to attack and they will have to be lifting and being mindful of each other's cars. And yeah, if we can somehow get into the slipstream, that would be the ideal, which we are close to. Don't want to lose the momentum through here. Childish has hit the bridge, I'm going to guess. We've got a good run on Childish here that's going to put us up a position. If I don't get some oversteer, which we managed to avoid, can we get slipstream on the car ahead? Oh, we ran in too deep through there, and Childish is going to get past. We'll have some slipstream on someone now, but we're even further back, and that is the difficult part. Yeah, we're just going to be too far back. The leaders have got clear. Oh, I did to Childish exactly what Salmon did to me. Slightly less of a bump. Slightly less extreme that time around. Oh, my car has just snapped sideways. Not really enjoying the Corsica, if I'm being honest. It's not bad. It's just not my, let's say, not really working for me. Down the hill we go. We're way too far back to do anything. Much more concerned about the cars behind us than anything else. Oh, looks like Charlie's had an off at the very end. Well, may have got pushed. No idea, did not see what happened through there. We head round the final corner. We are tantalisingly close, but it's not going to be close enough. And I don't know, little bit of door banging went on there between me and Salmon. We may have kind of bunched them out wide. We did. So they were technically in front of us, I think, but because the finish line is a circle, I kind of shuffled them so that when I crossed I was on the circle bit before they were, even though I think their car was technically in front of us. Yeah, well, that was a little bit sneaky at the end on that one. Just a smidge. Oh, Charlie found one of the street signs. That'll do it. That will do it around there. Yeah, that race didn't quite go. It was one of those races that was okay, but just did not quite work out the way that I would have liked. Ladim, thank you very much for the super chat. By the way, just saying cheers. Glad you have been enjoying the streams and hopefully the videos. Thank you very much for the continued support. As always, much appreciated. Little Goth, thank you very much for the bits, saying the FIA has concluded their investigation and are giving Lado a 5-second penalty. Crane gets a drive-through penalty and Alex has to spin in a circle and park twice. What sort of FIA penalties are these? Although it might be more consistent than the FIA penalties. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see how they go. Maybe they will be more consistent than the FIA. Who knows on that one? What do we want to drive next? Those are the sports cars. Let's go sports classics. Can't really go wrong. Can't really go wrong with sports classics. I don't know what we're going to be driving. Let us just go and change or sort out all the settings. So yeah, there are a couple of spaces still in this lobby. If you would like to take part, to do so, send a message to Ewan, whose game tag is nowhere to be seen. Where is Ewan? Am I blind? Oh, Ewan is joining. Ewan is not actually connected yet. Ewan is second from bottom. Well, when Ewan is connected, Ewan will try and get you invited. But yeah, send a message on Xbox. You need the enhanced version of the game to take part, and yeah, Ewan will try and get you joined. Pengy, thank you for the bits, saying, Alex, I pledge 5 gifted subs if you do the wall ride route at least one lap this race. Okay, I will try it. It's I believe it is doable. I'm pretty sure Ninetales has done it. I believe you can do it. I don't think it's faster, but I believe it is. There is the possibility of doing it, and it might work. Not sure. We're gonna find out. Yeah, I think you and Longbow and Crane have got cloud simulated, maybe. It's not normally the filming crew party that has issues. Golden Piggy is pretty much spot on, I think. He's 95% a big accident, 5% short-term gains. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's cool. I don't know whether you would ever be able to actually utilise it to make up a position on the run to the line, sort of a thing. Don't know. We're going to give it a test either way and find out. Unique Curse, thank you very much for the subscription. A rollcast salute to you from chat. Charlie T Photograph, thank you as well for the subscription. Another rollcast salute to you from chat. Cheers. It is very much appreciated. Indeed. Chris is just saying that Aaron doesn't know what a hippo is. I mean, that feels on brand. That does feel on brand for Aaron, I'm not going to lie at this point. If anyone was not going to know, it probably would be Aaron. For once, it's not Chris saying the bizarre things. It is rare. I don't think there are any hippos in Ireland. I mean, I don't know. I've not been, but yes, we should give Aaron hippo facts. Oh dear. I do know who what is it? Moodeng, the baby hippo. I do know. I say what that is. I've seen the things on Twitter. Yeah, just a silly baby hippo that likes to bite everything by the looks of it. There are lots of hippos in Colombia, thanks to Pablo Escobar. Lado, I can categorically say, I don't have my phone with me actually, because it's over on charge and out of reach currently. I do not watch TikTok, but I do know of things make their way onto Twitter, is where I am more likely to see stuff, because I can't be dealing with TikTok. Can't be dealing with it. Well, yeah, I probably should do one in terms of channel-wise. I probably should try at some point. I keep meaning to, but there's always something else that needs doing that just all adds up. Hendog, thank you for the bits. Saying I got an A on my origami assignment when I turned my paper into my teacher. Oh, you're definitely going to get a boo for that one. You're definitely getting a boo right there. Oh, I'm just going to make sure I got all the settings right. I think I did. You are getting a boo. From me and from chat. Cora, thank you for the bits. Saying the gestation period of a hippo is 243 days. Cool. Thank you for the important information. We have learnt something new today. I did not know that fact. And, I mean, it could be a complete lie. I mean, who knows? But now, we all know now, nearly 600 people, well, I don't know, maybe some of you knew before. I don't know. Possibly. But almost 600 people have now learnt about that, and will have forgotten. But I can guarantee you, I will have forgotten by tomorrow. I can guarantee you, I will have forgotten in about an hour's time after a couple of races have gone. I will absolutely have forgotten after a couple of races. But you know, there we go. Right, off and underway with the Ardent. Do like the Ardent. Always a nice car to drive. This one, maybe less scoopy than the four-seater Maserati MC20. That bit there has caused problems again. Oh, Sorry, yellow car. Don't know who that was. Golden Biggie, I think. We'll try and get in some slipstream. Better start this time. Little bit less chaotic. I mean, still wasn't very good, but a little bit less chaotic. We got mighty slipstream pull down here. Gliska's to the inside. Oh no, we hit that dirt again. Sorry, Chris or Aaron. I'm not sure who's in the grey car. It was Aaron. Yeah, my apologies. We just bounced it off the dirt and got launched wide. What could have been worse? Could have been worse, to be fair. On that one. Now I haven't forgotten the wall ride. Don't worry. We are going to try. I'm going to do it on the first lap because it gives me the most time to recover when it inevitably goes wrong. Oh, I backed out of the corner because Liam was there. So I went to turn in. Liam was there. I was like, crap, can't turn in because Liam's in the. I'm going to turn into Liam. So I just kind of changed my line, forgetting just how tight that corner is, and then we went into the bridge. So yeah, that was unfortunate. That was a bit foolish. Oh, and we the rear end of the car. Chased the rear end across the road on that one. Bumped the blue car wide. I don't know if it's Drake or Brady, but we've made it around either way. Oh, Aaron's found a signpost to visit as well. Of course, going to duck underneath. Good pass if you can pull it off. Difficult to pull it off though through here because now you're on the wrong side. Although we might, the core has pried open the door. I'm going to utilise that and try and get past. We will have slipstream that will pull us past. I mean, I say this is all going to be potentially a little bit academic because I suspect we are about to lose out when we get to the next section. Drake is going to be in an awkward place and I'm now in a worse place. Yeah. Sorry, that's not really what we wanted to go and do on that one. Oh, we got a... yeah. Well, I mean, the race has gone badly, so we can figure out how to make this wall ride work. It doesn't really matter. It's not going to improve from here, I don't think. Right, here we go. Can we make the wall ride work? Plus, oh no, did not hit it hard enough. Yeah, you absolutely could. You've got to actually hit that really hard to do it. You've got to hit it really, because it's so steep. You lose such a huge amount of speed going up because you've got to climb really high. You're losing a huge amount of speed. So I actually was being too cautious on it. I didn't want to just go flying off and up into space. So we tried to be a bit cautious. And yeah, ended the thing. Well, Pengy, Pengy lived up to their end of the bargain. Thank you very much, Pengy, for the 5 gifted subs. A big Rollcast salute to you from chat, and I am sure those that received it will be very much appreciative of that. Can we recover from here is the real question. Can we recover to anything worthwhile in this race? I don't know. It was such a bad start. Whoa. Back end wanted to let go again. Slipstream is quite powerful at this track. We've seen crashes already going on here. These are better to drive than the Corsita. I think they're a bit more consistent. I basically did a very similar thing to Beans there. And unfortunately, I would have been okay. I would have made the... I went into that corner really hard, and I was going to be on the limit of grip, but I would have made the corner, unfortunately. There was a car, suddenly, where I wanted to be. So we had to kind of panic and bail a little bit. Could have gone worse. Could have gone a lot better, at least. But yeah, we are in 21st place. And while normally a good number, normally the best number, in terms of finishing position, is not so good. We can do better. Top 10 is going to be very difficult. Oh, well, yeah, now even more difficult. Well, I'm trying to go, there was a gap there. We tried to put the car through. We're trying to make some progress here, and I had to go for... Well, we turned into the corner. You can't see what's there. Oh, wow. Yeah. That about sums up this race. That about sums up this race. If you just flat out... Yeah, I mean, to do that, to do it, you would have to... So I was admittedly going much slower in that than you would ideally be doing there. If you were hit that faster, you do a little bit better. I think you're going to lose too much speed. I think it's so steeply banked, I don't think you're going to gain enough time. It's fun there's an option, Again, this is quite an old circuit. Bear in mind, a lot of the tracks we are running here are quite old circuits. People have learned new and interesting ways of building GTA 5 tracks and all of that. I think this is one of the earlier Danger Man circuits, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong, of course. Probably am. But yeah, here we go. We'll get a nice run up this section. I mean, we've got relative no man's land in front of us. I can't see us really catching the vehicles that time around. No big oversteer, although we have then immediately overshot the next corner. By the looks of it, is that Lombo in front of us? No, it's Valentine. I say Lombo was around at one point, but I wonder if Lombo was having as bad a race as I was. Feels very spread out. Does happen on this track a little bit, or can happen on this track a little bit. Mistakes are quite easy to make on this. Mistakes are quite easy and quite costly around here. Oh, and I don't think slipstream and catch-up is the... It is... Actually, no, I was going to say, I don't think it's the most powerful. This section here, for example, it's not all that good. There are a couple of long straights where it is. Yeah, I guess I can't decide. Can't decide on this track which way round. Probably a bit of both at times. It's actually a really spread. I was looking at the mini-map. Probably shouldn't look at the mini-map while driving, because that's when you make mistakes. But yeah, it is actually really quite spread out. That corner there is wonderful. When you're on your own and you can go maximum attack, that corner is pretty much flat out. I mean, some cars it would be flat out. The Ardent probably could do it. I was not brave enough. We had the little safety lift, safety tap on the brakes to just get the car through, just to make sure we didn't do something stupid. I can see a group of cars. Danger Man's not a very good race either on this one. It's just how it goes sometimes. You know, that is just GTA for you. Now, turn one. Get it stopped, get it turned, flow nicely through that section. Again, when you're on your own, this track is great fun. It's a good track to race on. We just had bad luck. But as a hot lapping circuit, it can be great fun getting all of this right. I'm unfortunately just too far away to be getting slipstream, which is kind of killing it, because Valentine and who's his Golden Piggy, I think, are able to kind of leapfrog slipstream. We were good through there. We hit the dirt this time without getting big oversteer moments, without spinning the car. We pulled a gap back to Drake, so they're not going to be able to really slipstream us through this section, which puts us in a slightly more secure position. I'm trying not to lift on the whole run up through here. I'm hoping if I can get in the slipstream of the cars ahead, I can go for a fastest lap. A bit like Ricardo. It's kind of, we're fighting for nothing here, but I could try for a fastest lap. I could get some slipstream, but that oversteer moment will not have helped us, unfortunately. Yeah, the oversteer moment is bad. The oversteer moment again there, not ideal. Drake tried pass, an ambitious pass, and it did not quite work there. Oh, no, it's not going to be fastest lap. We've overdriven it. Overdriven it, trying to go for the fastest lap, I think. Oh, Midnight found a sticky out bit of Armco barrier, and that did not end the way they wanted it to. Yeah, sticky out bits of barrier, very nasty indeed. Right, just a lift on the way in. Maximum commitment. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We gave it absolutely everything through there. Not really got the slipstream on the run down here. It looks like it was a very close finish. Liam possibly with the victory in that. I mean, it normally is a pretty close finish around this track, to be fair. We can jump on the brakes, get the power down on the exit nicely. Trying to break the toe is not going to work, though, I don't think. No. Oh, no, it's not going to work. They did it. Damn it. Yeah. I mean, that is what it is. Yeah, we had the worst start in that. We got munched a bunch through the races. Yeah, I couldn't do the fastest lap of the race at the end, unfortunately. Probably a 2:08.1 would have been the final lap, but it was scruffy. I tried to pushed it too hard trying to do that fastest lap, and it got a little bit of oversteer in a couple of places. Just got a bit too ragged. Well, we kind of had to go because we didn't have the slipstream assistance that we needed. That being said, though, yeah, it was good fun. But there we go. Who was it? Okay, Gibgold got victory. It was super close. The finish thing wasn't really all that right. Gibgold was victory from Liam. Charlie's third. Charlie fourth. Then Ewan, Gliska, Sam and Chris. Stevie and KHFC would round out the top 10. Although it was mega close between the top 4. Well, I mean, the top 6, to be honest, were all within a couple of tenths of each other. But there we go. That has... it's been an event that, unfortunately, has not gone exactly the way that I was hoping. But it's a fun track, though. I've always liked that track, actually. Cora, thank you for the bits. Reminding us that the gestation period of a hippo is 243 days, which is 8 months. You know, just to make sure, anybody who missed that fact earlier, we've got hippo facts for you today. It's, well, technically Chris's fault. I'm going to blame Chris. Well, Aaron apparently doesn't know what a hippo is, and Chris decided to tell us all, and now we're going to learn about them. So, there we have it. Hello, coyote. Off you go. Please do not try and eat me, or whatever. Now, we were going to... So one of the requests we had was for a stunt race, but I don't think the name is what you think it is, and I would be happy to drive it, but I don't think the name is. So I'm just scrolling back trying to find it. It looks like a beak, but I don't think that exists. So, I mean, it may be somewhere here. Hello, Cass. What are your feelings about hippos? You don't know hippos exist, do you? In fact, you don't know many animals exist. You definitely don't know hippos exist. You would have never have seen a hippo at all. Right, I don't know where that track is. I'm sorry. We will now. We're going to go drive a Scotty circuit. It's a community job, not a rocks. Oh, okay. Don't know. Right. Well, it's Penn Island Raceway. Sure. We may only run around here once. As it was a request, we'll have a go, but what was it? Well, it was created by Rockstar. I guess it's more like verified by Rockstar. Sure. What could possibly go wrong with this, do we reckon? Now, I'm gonna hazard a guess. What, Cascas? What? What is it? We're going back for headbutting of ankles, aren't we? I know you want a fuss. You are welcome to have a fuss. Hello. So, the rules... I mean, the rules we have with this... it will be the same as whenever we have another... kind of race of this style. So basically you can use what you want from whatever class. So let's go for let's go coupes, sure. So you can use whatever you want from the coupe class, but you're not allowed to use any armoured vehicles. I don't know if there is any armoured vehicles. If it's open, if it's locked, fantastic, that's fine. If it is unlocked, you can drive what you want, but you are not allowed to use an armoured car. So, just those are the rules. Cass, are you following the rules? Are you following the rules? No, you're just gonna sit there looking at me, staring blankly. You were headbutting my ankles. You can't expect to be surprised when I address you. Come on then. You want to come say hello to everybody? You gonna come say hello to the audience? You gonna meow down the microphone? Oh, he's not going to. 12. I mean, I was going based on like the We'll go 8 laps, based on the fact that it's only a 1 mile lap. So, no, Cassie's just gonna sort of sit there and not pay a huge amount of attention to anything. Chris, thank you very much for the donation. Saying in 2017, if you ticked every box, including paint to sample for your Porsche Macan, you could spec it to £152,000. To put that into perspective, a 2017 Porsche 911 Turbo S started at £148,000. Yeah, I mean, I feel like some of the Land Rovers you can spec them to just absolutely insane money. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know why you would buy 100. I don't know why you'd buy 152,000. I suspect many didn't. Let's face it. But yeah, it is silly money. It is silly money indeed. Right. We're ready. So yeah, if it's locked, fantastic. If it isn't locked, then use what you like as long as it's not armoured. That is basically the way it works. Just making sure custom vehicles are off at least, so it should all behave itself. Let's see what happens here. Golden Piggy, thank you for the bits, saying hippos kill an estimated 500 people annually. Such a lovely animal. Yeah, they are the most dangerous animal in the world, pretty much. Pengy, thank you for the bits, saying while not native to South America, it is estimated there are about 200 wild hippos in Colombia, which came from a zoo created by Pablo Escobar. Yeah, I do remember that story. I do remember that wacky story about the hippos that found their way into Colombia. Thanks to Pablo Escobar's zoo. Yeah, very bizarre. Fred, thank you for the bits. Saying, what is the gestation period for a hippo? Sounds like a line from a Monty Python film. It does kind of. It does kind of. There is so much hoppy, Chris. You are not wrong. That's a new name. They are no longer hippos. They are now hoppies. Oh dearie me. This feels like it can only go terribly wrong for all of us. I want to say, Willie McBilly, thank you very much for the super chat. A very, very apt username, given the circuit we are currently driving around. Oh dear, well, I'm sorry, I got a bump from behind, and I've been tipped over. Train is here! I would like to not be spun around, that would be appreciated, but yeah, the train has made an appearance. I mean, if it only makes one appearance during the race, that seems about accurate, given we've tried to make circuits with trains, and they never work. It never does what you want them. They never turn up when you want them to. Right, we will try and find ways past a little bit. Now, can we sneak? Well, I mean, come on now. We need to start being a little bit better with the old braking. There, I don't know, bro. I don't know who started the crash, of course, because we got to see. I don't know whether someone was pushed into that one. However, yeah, there's been some very poor braking going on. I mean, I know the crossover points are going to be chaotic as it is. Right, okay. On to lap number 2 around here. I mean, if we follow a lot of the group, that's. If you can get yourself in a rhythm where you're not really dealing with the crossover, that's fantastic. We know that's not likely to happen, though. Right. Gap, not gap. There was a gap. I missed it. We killed a car. I tried to go behind the... I think it was Golden Piggy we tried to go behind, but just misjudged it. Because it was, at the end of the day, it was a very narrow gap that we were aiming for. Very high-speed cars, so yeah, you've got it's a bit of a difficult one. Oh, there is a punt, and there is a punt, and there are cars everywhere, and we have worked our way through the group very nicely. That one worked out quite well for us. Now, where is this going? Okay, it's going that way. Oh, we're going to have a big slide. That's where Absol is. Didn't know where Absol was going to re-emerge in all of that train. Yes! We utilised the train for our own gain there. And we are going to sneak across in front of it again. Oh, wonderful stuff. Train really helped us out in that, which is surprising. Now, we can follow. This lot here are all going up this part of the circuit, so that's fine by me. Now, this is the bit that got us last time. We can go behind Danger Man. That works. Now, a lot of understeer. Whoa! Was not expecting you to actually be coming up that part of the track, if I'm honest. We've got to cross over this part of the circuit. Now, oh, going to get busy. I'm kind of counting on cars not making the apex down there. We'll go behind Beans, and we've crossed over everybody there. Surprisingly made it work. Now we've got to go up into oncoming traffic again. Never like that one. Although they are unlikely to be hugging the inside here. Oh, Crane is, and Aaron's there. Dodged one, couldn't dodge the other. We've got it going, just about. That is a big gaggle of cars. Go behind the white machine. That works. Okay, up the hill we go. Aaron and Crane are having their own battle further back. Chris's car looks very funny. Am I racing long? Okay, Longbow is for position. Right. We're at the halfway mark in this race. Well, actually not quite the halfway mark in the race. Getting towards the halfway mark in the race. We'll follow this group because we can just kind of merge with it, no problem at all. There's no one in the oncoming lane. Now this is the changeover. It's not going to be a problem actually because we can go behind. There's a group that we can just sort of go behind. Longbow has now caught us. We know Chris has got a flatmobile at the front there, or a scoopmobile, probably the better way to sum it up. Can I get across in front of that blue car? Oh, damn it! There was Stevie on the inside. Don't know where Longbow is. No, Longbow's at the wrong part of the track at the moment. So Longbow had issues of their own. Oh, it's got very messy on that part of the circuit. I mean, unsurprisingly, this is not really a conducive layout for, say, normal racing. It's a very Wreckfest circuit, this. I'm pretty sure this track has been done in Wreckfest, onto this style. Oh, there's Danger Man. We can dodge that. Chimera's going that way. Sorry. We're trying to merge to go up here. I'm going to go for a wide approach. I was going to merge and go for a... Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, Childish has found their way past, as has Longbow. But the top three are all now close together, pretty much. We're going to dive underneath there. Yeah, the top three we're all together in this part of the circuit. Ewan's a few seconds back, but that can change at any point. I'm a little bit wary about going too tight to the apex in some of these corners now. It's difficult. You want to, like, the tight to the apex might keep you safe or might not keep you safe. It just depends on where the other cars are, and you don't know until you get there. I mean, I'm trying to look. So you'll see I'm driving the camera, I'm driving the race in a weird way, because I'm actually using the camera. I'm looking at weird angles, trying to figure out where incoming traffic is and the like. We're going to go and have a dive for the lead of the race here on Childish. We're not quite going to pull it off in time, no. But we're going to be side by side. It's dangerous doing that, especially because of that sort of stuff. We have to back out of that, otherwise we're going to go into the traffic. So, yeah, we played it safe. It was wise, right decision, I think. And yeah, I did. Oh, that one I saw coming. We saw Ewan approaching, and I managed to make the right call. We can go up nice and high. That's fine. We're safe up here. Not going to have any crossover problems. Cora is merging from the left. Yeah, lap number maybe a bit long. It feels like it's a very long lap for 1 mile, technically. So I went on the brakes to try and avoid the crash that was going on further along. And I don't know if I hadn't gone on the brakes, I might not have got hit by Gibgold, but I may have hit the other crash. Difficult to judge, really. There are cars on all sorts of different parts of the lap as this gets spread out. Stevie pinged off Brady. Now, Train is here, but Train is... did we miss a... Did I do it? Oh, who knows? I may have gone a wrong way somewhere. Oh well. We have possibly looped ourselves into trouble. Surprisingly, never told me we missed a checkpoint. Either way, we've actually been quite consistent. Oh, God, in speed when we've got going. So I don't think we're very far away from the leader. So if we can chase down... So Valentine is the leader. Oh, didn't quite get through. Didn't get murdered by Crane, though. So Danger Man leads from the green car of Valentine, which are just ahead of us, which is fine. We will hopefully be able to chase them down. Give Gob is backwards up here. Right, that's fine. We will merge down here. 2 laps to go. We're definitely not out of this. We're a long, long, long way out of this. Long way from being out of this, I should say. There's always the chance. There's always the possibility of a James May award, and we have been awarded it today. We're now up to 2nd. My car is in not great shape. Not as bad shape as some. Oh, I saw that at the last second and dove on the brakes. That was so lucky. That was unbelievably lucky. Valentine out very wide. Trying to follow here if we can. Oh, there's a gap. We're going to sneak through on the inside, but it's still... we're still battling away with Valentine. Oh, we both dove on the brakes there. We've got going. Longbow's... Oh, we got Valentine, but now Longbow's got the pair of us. We're going to have a hectic final lap trying to figure this one out. Okay, across and up the hill we go. Loop our way around there. Bump off the inside wall. Charlie went that way. The good news is the train is going to kind of block a lot of us. However, Danger Man has snuck through. Childish is back in the battle now. Danger Man is going to lead the race, heading on to the final lap. The train helped me out there, because as much as that was quite bad, it would have been way worse had the train not been there to kind of block everyone. Yeah, Danger Man managed to approach it at speed as it was moving, although Danger Man has now been spun. So Danger Man is possibly getting dropped out of this. There it is. Oh, Longbow has found an orange car, but kind of pinged through it, so that's fine. We're going this way to get away with that bump on Cora. Through all of this, oh, we actually nerfed back a Danger Man. Don't know where Beans is going. Longbow has lost momentum down there, not quite sure how. Oh, I could not pull my car across to dodge Stevie. Oh, now we're a little bit stuck, and now it's bad. Oh, Danger Man has snuck away with this one, and now that's got worse. Now it's got way worse, and Danger Man has got it, and we're going to be off the podium. The final lap, and now I'm stuck in the centre and I can't get going. Damn it. The final lap, it went wrong. We were there. It all went wrong with the clonk against Stevie's car. That's where it started falling apart. Unfortunately for me, it's been a right mess up here. As we try and figure out a way around it. Danger Man has taken victory in this one. Yeah. Damn it. We were in the fight. But just an unlucky final lap. Sometimes it's all it takes. We led for large portions of this, but it was not to be. That is the way it goes sometimes. It's crossover racing. That stuff's going to happen, isn't it? It's fair enough. Well done to Danger Man. Ewan 2nd, Longbow 3rd, Liam 4th ahead of Golden Piggy. Then it was Childish. We were 7th. Head of Valentine, who is yet to finish. Well, Valentine, Mute and Salmon, possibly rounding out the top 10. We only got lost once, and honestly that wasn't as bad as it could have been. It was just, we lost like 20 seconds on the final lap almost. just frustrating. But yeah, there we go. Bits to read. Cora, thank you for the bits. Saying, hi Cass, am I worthy today? Also, did you know the gestation period of a hippo is 243 days? We're going to remember that fact now. Cass? Cass is currently sat at the top of the stairs, looking down. I don't know what he's looking for, but he is looking down. None of the others are in the office. My guess would be Eve is on the cat tree in, well, the spare room that is going to become my actual proper full office. I guess Dagon might be down there as well. I don't know where she goes. She might be on the Simrig seat, actually, because I've built that up. So she may be just perched on there. Knowing her. Drake, think of the bits as well. Also, saying hi to Cass, who has... Well, actually, no, Cass can still hear. Cass? People are saying... No, where are you gone? Oh, no, he is still there. I mean, he's not looking. He's not paying even the slightest bit of attention. If I say people are saying hello to him, you know, he's a bit rude sometimes, honestly. But no, thank you for the bits. Cass is doing his thing in this one. I think the voting has been we don't want to go and torture ourselves some more on that one, so we can go back to free mode. I mean, it was a Brazen-esque circuit, really. Let's face it. In fact, I'm kind of surprised Brazen hasn't built a circuit themed like that yet. I somehow get the feeling Brazen might get an idea, but let's hope not. It's definitely. Purcell Hill is a lot worse than that. Purcell Hill is a whole nother level. That one is much more along the lines of Oval of Misfortune and that sort of stuff. Purcell Hill and Purcell Road are much more on the infuriating, impossible end of the spectrum, so to speak. There we go. We can get up here. Yeah, but Purcell Hill is a lot worse than that. Cowbell, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I hear that sleep is a wonderful thing. I must try it sometime. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Sleep is a good thing. We all like sleep. I am never allowed a lay-in in my house because if I try, Eve will be there meowing at the top of her lungs, and I mean at the very top of her lungs. She is unbelievably loud. She will meow and meow and meow until I wake up because she wants breakfast. So if I'm not out of bed by like 7:30, I am going to be woken up by an Eve. And even if I'm stubborn and decide I don't want to get out of bed, she will just annoy you by meowing constantly. If she knows you're awake, she's still going to annoy you until you get out of bed. So, yeah. I mean, it's cute in a way, but yeah, it is a bit of a thing. I'm looking for a certain track. Here we go. So, Crest was a track made by Scotty, and I do remember this circuit was good fun. Now, I think, if I have remembered correctly, I don't think Scotty's circuits are locked to specific cars. Well, some of them might be. I can't remember. So what we will do with that information, is basically when you load into the game, whatever car is the one the game loads you in at the start, just press continue. Don't scroll. Don't select anything else. Just run with the car that the game gives you. Because I think these may be unlocked. From last job. Let's get everybody invited from the previous job. Cora, thank you for the bits. Just saying honk. Sure, why not? I don't know why, but yeah. Also, Cora, thank you for the bits saying Winky Lap plus ramps and windmills should never happen. Also, the gestation period of a hippo is 243 days. Oh, Cass has come back for Hippo Facts. Hello. Are you ready to hear some Hippo Facts again? We need to put a microphone on you when I do this. We need to get like we need to get a tiny little lapel microphone, a wireless one that I can put around you and you can walk around and meow. Although I bet if I ever tried to set that up, that would be the day when he would pay zero attention to anything we were doing and it would have been a waste of time. Because that's just... Is that you saying you will do it? That was a big squawk. I can just guarantee you the stream where I tried to set that up, it just wouldn't work. And it would only be for like 2 minutes because he's a cat, right? All they do is sleep. That's all they do. You have a great life. Slightly jealous of their life, really. They wake up, they get fed, they can sleep all day, they don't have to do much, occasionally cause chaos. Someone else tidies up after them. It's a good life. And apparently you get to headbutt a human from time to time. Right, so yeah, custom vehicles are turned off in this. We will give people a minute to try and get connected because GTA is GTA and GTA doesn't really work very often. But yeah, if you want to take part if you are still watching here and you are hoping to take part, you are more than welcome to do so. Send a message to Ewan, whose game tag, I don't know where it's gone. There it is, alongside where we have highlighted. Send a message to Ewan, and he will try and get you connected. Need to be on Xbox. Need the enhanced version of GTA 5. Oh, Cass has flopped. Do you want belly rubs? Is that what you're after? Hold on, the cat needs belly rubs. It's more important than streaming. Right, there we go. You just can't. I can't show you, of course, but you just can't resist. Cass is a very strange cat. He's the only cat I've ever known that likes belly rubs the same way that a dog would. Normally, that's not a. Well, I say so. Not every cat's different. All the cats that I've come across, some will tolerate you doing it, but Cass will actually roll around on his back trying to get you to do that. Because he is a strange, unusual animal. But yeah. He is a comfy-looking cat right now. Why are you rolling around on the floor? You haven't done this, actually, for a little while. You're back to being a kitten again. You are like 7 or 8 years old, I think. So yeah, I've upped the number of laps. Far too many. We'll go 6 laps with SUVs around here, sure. I think this is all we're going to get. So yeah, we are going to... Whatever vehicle you load in is the vehicle you are racing with, okay? Whatever vehicle. Don't change the vehicle, because I am presuming that this is not locked. Could be wrong, but I am presuming this is not locked. Pengy, thank you for the bits, saying if you had 500 Cass cats, they would equal the total weight of 1 male hippo. Yeah, well, we know hippos are big, heavy animals. The Cass, fair, you might only need about 450 Eves to be able to do that. Right, we're racing the Astron. Cool. Because, you know, Eve is a bit of a chonky cat. Cass is less chonky. Oh, Cass has got zoomies. I've got the cat launch control going on. For those of you who don't have a cat, I don't quite know how to describe it. Basically, when they're about to pounce, they will sort of like they'll sort of like crouch down, and then they will. I think they're like testing the ground to see if they've got a good grip. So they kind of do like this butt wiggle, but it's normally a butt wiggle that's about to signify they're going to run and like launch themselves forward. So I call it launch control because it kind of is what they're doing. They're kind of like preparing themselves to launch quickly, which is always entertaining. I'm going to hazard a guess. Of course, Crane would go for something old and unusual and then be very slow off the line. Crane is in for a long race here, I think. Because the Astron isn't slow, from what I remember. I don't think it's not the fastest of the SUVs, but... we're not going to do anything here. Oh, well... Oh. Yeah, it's one of those days, isn't it? It's just one of those. One of those. Couldn't have done anything in that one. Again, and we find ourselves in an awkward position. We're out very wide through there. Now, up the hill we go. We'll try and sit behind Brady. I mean, Crane's Nissan, not very fast. Now, get stopped for the hairpin. This one is one of the tracks got a very cool banked corner. It's incredibly difficult to make the banked corners like this. Incredibly difficult to get the smoothing correctly around here. We are looking to the inside. Yeah, the wall ride's not the one to go for there, particularly. We will then get a great slingshot on the exit. We're up to 17th place. Right. We will be very quick through the final corner. Yeah, Alien Vader says just balancing out all the round wins from Beam yesterday. You're not wrong, actually. That's what it's doing. We had good luck yesterday. We had strong racing yesterday, which means today we are going to have the bad luck, the terrible luck in all of this. I mean, we're recovered to 15. It's not... I definitely think we can make some progress in this one. It's not quite as bad as it could be. You know, don't really want to... You want to kind of brush up against... I didn't really want to climb over that wall, or that curbing, I guess. Whatever. I don't know what you call it. Oh, it's my turn to be the idiot on that one. Where have they gone? There they are. Yeah, that was absolutely my bad, and I would have been very annoyed if it had been me that had been hit on that one, because it's such a dumb, lazy mistake, that one, when you're in the slipstream and you just brake too late, and it's such a lazy crash to have in that one. So yeah, my bad. I would have been annoyed with that one if it had been me that had been spun. So yeah, I mean we waited. I think. Oh. Yeah, today is not my day. Today it is not my day. We've made one of the problems in this race, and we have been pretty brutalised for the rest of it. All right, we are going to go for well, I was going for a bit of a "how are you doing" pass because I wasn't particularly pleased with the final corner. So it was a bit more of a robust one. But yeah, this race has just gone to crap, hasn't it? Yeah, it's just not been my day. I like this track. It's a fun track to go race around. Might be that's 6 laps. Might have been a little bit short actually. The 6 laps. I can't remember half of these tracks, so a lot of it is guesswork on how many laps we need. Chuck it through this corner. Try not to get too much understeer, but instead we just got bucket loads of oversteer. I've got nothing to race for, so at the moment it's just the thing I've got to race for is fastest lap. So I'm just throwing the car into the corner and seeing what happens. Because yeah, there's really nothing else to race for of any worth here. And yeah, that was obviously a bit more speed than the rear end could deal with through all of that. I think all we are going for now is fastest lap at this point. We will try our very best. If we get it right and get some good slipstream, I'll take the clonk on the wall, that's fine. Now, don't go over the massive curbing. Hoping for some slipstream here. I actually kind of want that car to get a slightly better exit so I can get the big toe. I don't know what you're doing. It wasn't even really a curb boost at that point. It was just weird swerving. You're not really braking the toe. It wasn't really a curb boost. Curb boost, you've actually got to go over the curb. You've got to like drop off the end of it. I don't know if you can get away with like slightly wiggling on it, but yeah, you've got to go a bit more over it. Right, slow the car down more through there. That's much better. Salmon with a spin through there. There's not any really space to curb boost on this bit here. I don't think this lap's going to be the fastest lap of the race, but we will keep trying. Again, if we can drop the wheels over the edge anywhere, we will. Looking for that every little bit of advantage. But of course, the more cars we find, the more vehicles we are racing against, the more difficult fastest lap becomes, because you just got traffic like there. For example, we had to deal with the upside down. The pink car didn't really cost us crazy amounts, but it cost us enough. We had to lift and move and steer and in different places that I don't want to put my car normally, basically. No real pressure from behind. So it was a poor overtaking attempt, and I just got pulled in the slipstream, in the braking zone. We're going to be clear. I'm hoping they're not going to be close enough to have a look into the bank car. I don't think anyone really wants to go for a pass into this corner because it's a bit sketchy. Absol has got it a bit wrong on the exit. Got away with it. I mean, we are quick through there. We're probably on about the limit of what you could manage to get through there. Valentine is off the side. I mean, it was another decent lap for us. One more time around. Doesn't look like we're getting a slipstream on this lap, unless we find a car. I've driven it again. Same as I did last lap, actually. Same place, same way as well. Just again going for fast lap. It was going to have to be an immense lap with no slipstream to get it anyway. So I don't think, unless one of those laps was good enough, unless enough people have been slowed down in battles, we'd be lucky to get fastest laps with the laps that I've done in this so far. Get stopped through there. A lot of understeer on the exit. That's okay. We will abuse the absolute crap out of the curb boosting if we can. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. Up there is Aaron with the 6x6. There goes the Astron with a big slide. Yeah, I mean, we've been pushing it, we've been trying to do what I can. We are not going to be able to get a 14th place. We will have to settle for 15th, and that is as good as it gets for us there. Yeah, couldn't even do fastest lap, I don't think. We will see in a second, but I don't think any of them... If any of them got it, I'd be amazed. Because it definitely... I don't think any of them deserved it, particularly. We did get it. We amazingly did get a 104.4. There was a lot more speed in that car. There was a lot more speed in that car than a 103 I could have done, I reckon, quite easily. But hey, we got the we got the Ricciardo fastest lap. In that, pretty much. But there we have it. Ugh. It's one of those days. Oh well. Right, on to whatever the next car is going to be. We will find out. Who knows? Danger Man took a victory. Had a Gib Gob, Liam third, Childish Midnight, Fred, Gliska, Drake, Cora, and Ewan rounding out the top 10. I mean, we were catching towards the end. Well, yeah, we're still always going to be a few seconds off. Right, the lap is very short. Around there. Vincent was asking in the YouTube chat, is Cass a Munchkin cat? No, he is not. He's actually the only one of my cats that is well, he's a cross, but he is of breeds. He is a cross between a Persian, like a full Persian, and a British Shorthair. That is what Cass is. So he's actually quite a big cat. He doesn't, and the Persian that he comes from is not the one with the squished face. It's the one with the normal face, which is why he doesn't have that. Yeah, that is what Cass is. He is not. Munchkin cats are very cute, but no, he is not that. All right. Oh crap, we've got to go do that. You know what, muscle cars, they'll work. I'm fine with that. Apparently it's Mute's birthday. It actually is Mute's birthday today, by the sounds of it. So we can say happy birthday to Mute, and it'd be actually correct. So I don't know if Mute's actually still in the. They were in the lobby. Don't know if they still are, but yeah, we will say happy birthday to Mute. You share your birthday with Brazen as well, like we all do. Stevie, thank you very much for the donation, saying, did you hear about the man who was addicted to brake fluid? Apparently, he can stop any time he wants. Oh dear, you're going to get a boo from me, and you're going to get a boo from chat, and you are deserving of your boo. Cora, thank you for the bits. Also saying happy birthday, Mute, and Brazened, and in 243 days, a newborn hippo. Oh, please don't say that's going to be a blooming... it's Chris's fault, this. Bloody hell. It's Chris's fault again. Now, remember, we are going to be driving whatever vehicle this loads in as. So whatever vehicle you load in as with the muscle category, that is the car you are going to be driving. Okay? Everybody understood? Everybody sorted? Everybody set? Most people got it last time, which is always good. Thank you for the bit saying need a new donation bar. Get a hippo for Cora. I don't think you want a hippo as a pet. I'm not gonna lie. Don't think that's a good thing. Don't think. Although I do like Midnight's idea. Yes, sponsor a hippo named Aaron. Yeah, now that's the way to go. That is the way to go. Fred, thank you for the bits, saying, what did the fish say when he hit a wall? Damn. Oh, that's what I want to give a boo, but I can't. It's terrible and it's very boo-worthy, but I also kind of like it. So you might get a pass from me. I don't know about chat. I'm sure chat will give you a boo. Salmon, we can get hippos. You can get hippos in RimWorld. Rare, I think one of the mods I have has hippos in it, because I think I've seen them. I don't know if it still works, but you absolutely can. Which is, which would be very cool. And if we get one, it'd have to be called Aaron. It would be, It's no doubt about it. It would have to be called Aaron. But yeah, it is one of the rarer ones and one of the little bit more difficult ones to get hold of in the game. Although they sometimes appear with like traders and stuff, so that could work. Right. I believe it is time to go racing with the muscle cars. Don't know what we're going to be driving from this. Oh no, I've just realised I didn't turn customs off. I think we're in a Buccaneer, and it will have reset the settings. Oh, I hate GTA. Why does it always... Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter what I pick here. I mean, not that any of my customs are any good, but it really just doesn't matter what we pick. I don't actually know what the fastest... I'm going to try a different method. So I've confirmed it, but I've not pressed continue. I mean, it doesn't matter, I don't think, at this point. Why does GTA have to reset your settings every damn time? Oh, okay. That might be a way to fix it. I mean, it's not modified, and it's not going to be as quick. It's better than a Buccaneer, basically. Okay, so if you press confirm and not continue, you can at least get what you were looking for, which I guess is something. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to keep up with the modified cars, of course we're not. However, I would rather drive this than the terrible Buccaneer that we could have ended up in. I don't know why GTA has to reset your settings every time and hide. I keep saying this every stream because you're gonna, after a couple of hours of racing, you're going to kind of forget at some point. And I just don't know why. Why did it have to hide the custom vehicle setting in a menu in a really weird place? Why did it have to shorten that menu? There was no reason. It wasn't a problem, that menu. So now they just made it really difficult to see if custom vehicles are a thing in your race. You have to really specifically go, and then if you turn them off, then in one race it will automatically reset to default stuff for the next race. Such a stupid system. It's such a stupid system, this one. But there we go. Whoa, it's slowed down through there. Now what I'm hoping that we can do a little bit here is stick with some slipstream, if at all possible. Whoop. Yeah, if we can get some slipstream, kind of go with the slipstream in some of these. I mean, we're not going to be fast. It doesn't matter what I pick. We're never going to be fast enough for any of this. So it is all kind of academic. But yeah, we will do what we can. It's hoping to go with the slipstream with that thing. Go after Shadow. I don't know if Shadows... I presume Shadows might be modified. But yeah. Oh, that's a nice slipstream pull that I would have liked. Out of, well, hopefully we can get it down this straight, actually. Yeah, go on, Cleek. You can do it. Stick with that. So that car is so fast that it was basically pulling away from us while we were being slipstreamed behind it. Oh, come on. Can we get a little bit of, like, there we go. A little bit like curb boost. There's the slipstream. Go on, Cleek. Danger Man's had an accident at the final corner. I mean, yeah, we can only do this by sitting in the slipstream of a significantly faster car, but that's okay. If it's stupid and it works, it's still working, so I will accept it. I fear we're going to be using the slipstream here, and then when we go up the hill, I'm not going to have any, which is not what we need. I'm sorry, Danger Man, I'm in a stock car. It's not really going to help you here. I mean, you might be able to help me. No, nothing. Nothing at all in that. Now, I'm hoping you may slow Valentine down just long enough that we can get the draft, but I don't think we can. I fear they're going to catch Shadow, they're going to pass Shadow, and then Shadow is going to have slipstream from them, and will then pull away from me, who was hoping I might be able to catch the Dukes of Death. I mean, we're decent out of there, again. Oh, there's something having an escapade. Yeah, I mean, Shadow, really the race for, well, that's made my race for 8th way easier. That was a tremendous crash. Yeah, Valentine, once Valentine got following Danger Man in the draft, they're gone. That was a tremendous accident. We've always said it, if you're going to have a crash, make sure you have a big crash on camera, and Shadow very much brought into that philosophy. And now I think we drive around on the right. This is a fun track to hot lap. It's just, yeah. Can we hold on to 8th place against whatever is going to be chasing us down? I mean, a top 10 with a stock car would be cool. I doubt we can do it. Oh, Glisko. I think Glisko in the lead, and they've managed to explode. They were definitely up at the front. Don't know how they managed to explode. Maybe a crash on the final corner or something? Not sure. Okay, I mean, the cleat's got great grip through there. Can really carry the speed. Oh, Aaron has got a donk. Oh, Aaron, that's... Yeah, I mean, some have got pretty bad vehicle selection. Shadow is parked it up on the grandstand there. Oh, I think we've got too many to hold on. And the back end dancing around really not going to help matters whatsoever. If they catch... If the cars behind catch, my only hope is that they won't be as fast as the cars that have gone whizzing past, so that I can stay with the slipstream. I mean, you're not wrong, Pengy. I haven't been involved in everyone else's crashes. We have mostly driven around on our own for a lot of this. You know, we got dragged around by Valentine for a while. And yeah, I mean, like, what can you do against that? There's nothing. It's just pointless. Yeah, I'm going to continue to moan about GTA with its just bizarre and stupid design choices that went into that. I mean, that has dropped me to 9th. If there is what is Ewan in? I don't know. I think it's Ewan behind us. Can't see. Oh, come on. Come on, Cleek. We can hold on for now. Yeah, it is Ewan behind us. I'm 3 seconds behind us. Don't know if Ewan is really catching us at the moment. It's pretty close, but I don't know if it's actually catching. Chimera's a lap down because, well, they've also got a terrible car. I mean, they've got a worse car than me. So, you know, as I said, at least we did. It's our turn to do the immense dive bomb. Chimera will keep out of the way. Always the gap. Still 3.1. Very even then between me and Ewan. Liam and Childish and Gliska are all up at the front. Now, unfortunately for me, Ewan might get a slipstream from Chimera. That would be very advantageous for them, although they did get a slipstream. They gained some time and then they slid wide and hit the wall. So I don't know if overall they're going to gain all that much. Who knows? Who knows on this one? Just focus. I've got to focus on what I can do, which is hit every apex, you know, get every braking zone right, don't slide the car. The gap is back to 3.1, so yeah, Ewan did get a gain down the straight and then immediately lost it by running wide out of the hairpin. It has very much become that hot lap session, a bit of a one-tyre fire for us. Ewan is going to also, but basically, Ewan, I think we're taking a very similar line to me. We're trying to be on the racing line, of course, with a little bit of curb boosting potential wherever we can. If there's a chance to get that little bit of a curb boost, that would be good. Ewan has caught a bit this time around. Not by much, not by a crazy amount, but yeah, Ewan is getting closer, which is not what we want. The Cleek is really good through there. I don't know. I think Ewan's car is better down the straight, but I don't think it likes the banked corner because, I mean, we know the gap kind of ebbs and flows a little bit around the track, but it does look like it struggles through the banked corner. One more time around. Oh no, we've got a really big bounce on the way into turn 1. That is the thing we didn't need to have happen. The back end, well, the whole car just let go. Bloody hell, Liam's already finished. Yeah, whole car just let go going through turn 1. That has put Ewan almost in slipstream range. Now, we are going to have to defend. Will it be close enough for slipstream? Yeah, I don't know. Possibly. I should probably be a little wary about running over the curbs here, because that could upset the back of the car. We've seen it moving around a bit. Here comes Ewan. Ewan has got slipstream this time around. Ewan is going to pass us for the 9th place. Now, we know Ewan's car isn't very good through here. and we once more get that. Ewan just cannot get through that corner. It really struggles around that section. We have got out of there very nicely. We round the final corner on the absolute limit. Ewan's pushed it over the edge there. It's a good final lap battle. And we are going to cross the line in 9th place. Whew. I mean, the race didn't work, but we had a bit of a terrifying battle with Ewan. I mean, we won the stock car class. We won like Pro-Am or whatever. Yeah, I mean, we did what we could. We did what we could. I'll take a 9th place, all things considered. Yeah, Ewan's gauntlet just could not take that banked hairpin to save its life. We could have been in a lot of trouble had it been able to take the banked hairpin, but it couldn't. So, yeah, we had the speed and the grip to do what we could here with that. So yeah. Ah well, very good fun track though. Very very good fun track to drive around, to race around. N2G7, thank you very much for the bits. It wasn't a message actually with it. Thank you very much. Is appreciated. Fred, thank you for the bits. I say always take spare socks to a game of golf in case you get a hole in one. You're gonna get a boo. You're gonna get a boo from me, and you're gonna get a boo from chat, and you are deserving of it. The Longbow say, I mean, I agree. I need to buy a HSW Vigoro for when we inevitably forget at some point. So yeah. Apparently we do need to. Yeah. Right, back to free mode we go. I need to get I need to get the fastest car in each category. As well, actually, I think I've got a. I have a Devastate as a supercar, fully modified Devastate, which isn't the fastest supercar, but it's fast enough that if I accidentally leave it modified or something, then yeah, it's if I leave it as customs turned on, it is a way to go. But yeah. So I need to remember. The thing is, I can sit here and say I need to remember, and it's absolutely no problem when I'm thinking about it. But the problem is going to be remember every single time because yeah, you're gonna forget because it hides the menu in a stupid way. But there we have it. Oh, was there a request for a Brown's Pants track? Can't remember. Oh, there was. It's from Hendog. Yeah, we can go to a brown pants circuit. Can't remember what brown pants tracks we've done. We raced one not so long. I think browner pants. Browner pants we very much broke. So I guess brownist pants is where we will head to next. I mean, we found the brownest of pants in the previous running when we completely blocked and broke the track. Completely and utterly broke the track. So, hopefully we will have no full brown pants today. Can't guarantee that, though, of course. If there is a chance, you know, where there's a will, there's a way for us to break the map. Generally how it goes. Right, I've got to check now, but I'll probably forgot by the next one. I guess we will find out what will happen. Writing saying, I hope you at least remember to fix the cat tree from a few weeks ago. I mean, it's better. I mean, there's only so much I can do about it because, well, you've got Heavy Cat sits on top of a post that when they then lean, they kind of pull the post over. They tip the post over. I mean, it is better than Cass is currently sat on the top of the post. He is not as heavy as Eve, so he doesn't pull it as far back. But I mean, it's sort of leaning a little bit, but it'll be fine. You're up there, Cass. You look very comfy. You do look a very comfy cat. I haven't had any of the other two. The other two have just been chill and quiet this evening. It's bizarre. Strange indeed. The Fred, thank you very much for the bits. Saying, wrote a book about constipation. You can't read it, though. Hasn't come out yet. You're definitely getting a boo from me. That's a Lado tier joke. That is 100% a Lado tier joke, and for that you are definitely deserving of a boo. Don't know if Lado is watching. I don't know if Lado is in chat anymore. I think Lado was around at one point, but that is. I mean, the toilet humour is just the just the Lado way. Drake, thank you for the bits. Saying, I predict we will break this brown circuit much like the other one the other week. I mean, possibly. We've never broken before. I mean, if there's, as I said, there's always a chance. I think this track would be more difficult to block, but we could be wrong. Of course, you never know. Pingy, thank you for the bits. Saying is there going to be a slightly less dangerous track called Khaki Pants? I mean, possibly. Quite possibly. We might see... I'm sure Brazen could come up with something. Or there's actually a whole bunch of track creators, of course, have come up with some crazy, wacky circuits along the way. I don't know how you would make a slightly less... How would you make a slightly less dangerous brown pants, but also an interesting one with a gimmick? I don't know. Little Goth, thank you for the bits. So after 243... days of gestation, a hippo goes into labour and screams, couldn't, don't, can't, wouldn't. But do not worry, they are just contractions. Oh, yeah. I feel like we've had enough. Had a lot of hippo weirdness today. You're just going to get a boo. You're going to get a boo from me. You're going to get a boo from chat, probably, hopefully, as well. Fred, thank you for the bits. Saying at least no brown pants for me. I mean, hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Minimal brown pants. If we can go for minimum brown pants today, that would be a bonus. Might not work. Do I want 3 laps or do I want 4 here? It's quite a long lap. I'm going to go 3. We might go for 4 for the sports car. Right. Here we go. Let's see what is going to happen here. I am suspecting a very big crash, as is traditional. This of the brown... So I only have 2 of the brown pants circuits saved. There are 3. I don't have the original saved. This one, there are 3 brown pants walls of varying difficulty. The third one is deceptively annoying. There is a big jump we've got to try and avoid. It's going to be, yeah, potentially chaos. Cora, thank you for the bits. Saying Hippo Conceived Today would be born on May 23rd, or in theory anyway, May 23rd, 2025. That's a 243-day gestation period. There we go, and that is the hippo that will be called Aaron. Okay, that hippo is the one that shall be called Aaron. We've got surprising length from this joke. It was not expected to be the main story of the day. Oh dear. Well, I was trying to not get as much airtime, and I mean we didn't. Unfortunately, we somehow got screwed in that crash more than anyone else, and I'm not 100% sure how. But oh dear me. I mean, I'm trying. Like at that point, I was desperately trying to not do that, but yeah. I mean, we have amazingly come out of this in 13th place, which is good. Stevie is being brave and gets through the gap in the wall. Has Lado changed this and added a wall to stop you sliding off the exit there? Has this been updated? This looks different. I think Lado's updated this one. For at some point, which is cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, this has been updated. They've added a wall to stop you going straight off into the water, and they've added added a corner there to get you onto the motorway more sort of a smoother way onto the motorway, and less likely to end up in the bush of doom that tends to spin some cars. So yeah, this has 100% been. Oh, that thing's smoking. I guess that's where Liam exploded. It was close to Chris and damaged their engine. We have got speed here. Oh, we're not going to lift. No lifting. It is the Lado way. We have got crazy momentum going on. We just sort of leapfrogged one car to the other, staying in slipstream of the different vehicles. That was glorious. Oh, there's been a tangle up in front, and I think that's Childish gone off the side. Right, what is... I mean, by the looks of it, the corner up ahead. You've still got the split route here, where the two routes converge. I want to go the way most cars are going. It's actually a very even split down there. The reason I want to go the way most cars are going is to have just momentum, like a big pack. The bigger the pack, the more momentum it's going to have, more likely it is to win the contest if there is trading of paint. Longbow kind of was the one that came off worst there. The rest of us got through that surprisingly well. And despite an iffy start, we have found ourselves in the lead of the race. And everyone has crashed behind us. We've made a break for it. It's not going to last, of course. Slipstream, catch up, immensely powerful around this track because you're flat out for like 90% of it, which is fine. On the brakes we go. Dive into the hairpin. You'll get away with a curb boost. I mean, if I could do that on the final lap, we would probably be able to curb boost our way to victory here. I'm not going to do it on this lap. There's no need to be so aggressive because Blister's going to come past. We wouldn't have let that one happen as such in the final runs along. Although I might not have had much say in it, depending on where they are, where people are positioned. I don't want a car directly behind me. Uh-oh, not again. Not again. Come on, Nissan, sort yourself out. Oh dear, Danger Man has exploded on top of everyone. Bits of Danger Man are raining down on us here. Here comes the slipstream for us, and we will launch ourselves into the lead. And we will be through the brown pants door. No problem at all. And I mean, you can just hold it flat, hold it pinned through there. There's 4-car breakaway at the front. Me, Gliska, Liam, I would imagine. Judging by colour of the car, and Drake. I can look at them. Yeah, it is Liam. As expected. Right. Well, Liam was exploded on the what's it called? On the first lap. I mean, so yeah, me and Liam had a terrible first lap, and we have worked our way to the front of the field. Oh, the Bing worked this time. I did just see in the Twitch chat before it came up, so I wasn't completely shocked by this one. But yeah, the Bing works sometimes and then doesn't work others. And Liam has moved over. Oh dear, that's not a place to have a spin. I mean, oh, we have not broken the map. That was really not the place you wanted to have a spin through there. We have amazingly got away with that. Really shouldn't, and I mean, it's had a big concertina effect through the field, but yeah, that was very bad. So, I mean, we were trying to be a little bit sneaky with our passing on Liam, going towards that section. Unfortunately, yeah, other things went on, didn't quite work. Yeah, the whole field is going this way. That's actually helpful because we are less likely to crash. Yeah, everyone actually has merged this direction, which is fantastic because they're not going to have any accidents at the brown pants. Well, Ewan with a bit better run was able to get the curb boost. We can now just focus on getting the slipstream here, which we will. Ewan is trying to go for the curb boost, which is not... So curb boosting is very effective, of course, but it's not as powerful as slipstream. So that was why there. Like, I'll do a little bit of a curb boost there, but what's way more important to me is get the slipstream from Gliska. There we go. And that is tons more powerful than the curb boost. Now, Ewan is got to the lead. I didn't realise Ewan had actually come with us there. Oh, I had a huge amount of momentum. Final lap, I might have sent that. This lap, I'm not going to do it, but the final lap, I may have gone for the pass. Although, admittedly, we had such a good run off the corner. Even doing what we did, we still outrun Ewan to where the finish line would be. So, important information to have if the scenario works out that we are doing, that we're in that position. Now, I will be braking here. Not soon enough, never mind. I mean, we are going to land a lot nicer than everybody back there because everybody has crashed. Just looks like a wave of cars coming over the jump there. Charlie's the only one that's got through. Surprised no one tried. I mean, maybe they just left it. I'm guessing they left it just too late to do anything. to get on the brakes there, because it's unusual to see so many people have a tumble at that section. I'm going to guess the slipstream was more powerful than they expected, so they just got carried into that sort of jump more than they were hoping for. Now we know we're going to lose out a couple of places here, which is fine. It is to be expected. The hope is we will then be able to get them back. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know where you want to be, because there's such a big group of cars. It's difficult to tell at what point you want to hit the front. Because I mean, you want to really. I mean, if you can dive into the final corner, you might be able to put someone out of position. You want to either be first or second into the final corner. If you're going to be second into the final corner, you definitely want to be able to get the slipstream. Everyone's going to sort themselves out. Neatly done. Well done, everybody. That's how you do it. We all knew what was going to have to happen there if we were all going to survive, and everybody behaved very, very smart about it. No one pushed their luck. Because at the end of the day, you do not want to make contact going up this hill. Charlie and Chris made contact, and off they went to the side. Me, Childish, and Longbow are side by side up the top of the course. We are going to head this way. Longbow's going the other. Now, my question here is, will we get out of this ahead of Longbow? This is why I'm doing this very sneaky little bit of curb boosting here. We want to be ahead of Longbow. Oh, not quite. Oh, and I hoped we could do it, and we couldn't. Oh, I thought we were going to be just far enough ahead, and we were not. We did not get through that gap as well. Here comes Gliska. Could help us a little bit here if we can tuck into the draft behind them and kind of get a slingshot forward. It's an almighty slingshot. There's been a hell of an accident off to the side in an unusual way. Gliska with a secondary draft off Longbow. I don't know how they managed that one. That's quite impressive. Cora's leading the way, but they're going to be under immense slipstream pressure out of the final corner. Don't think it's going to be enough, though. I don't know if Liam's close enough. It's going to be a lot of curb boosting. I know Liam's got it just on the line. Liam has taken victory. Cora was second. I think Childish was third. There was a crash up ahead that dropped a couple of cars off the side, which we didn't see, so we ended up fifth in that one, which wasn't too bad, to be honest. We were able to curb boost, and Longbow just got held away from the curb, pretty much. Liam took victory. Cora in second ahead of Childish. Then it was Gliska, then me, then Longbow. Danger Man in seventh ahead of Golden Piggy. Aaron up in ninth. Good race for Aaron. And Valentine rounding out the top 10. We saw Chris and Charlie had an accident on the final climb. And we saw a couple of other cars fell off as well, and I don't know who they were, that were from the lead group, which I will... I'll take the positions, pretty much. Might have been Gibgob, maybe, because where they're parked would potentially be the guess on that one. Hindog, thanks a bit, saying, at the bank today, an older lady asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her. For some reason, she was mad. You're definitely getting a boo. You're definitely getting a boo from me and from chat. And you are fully deserving of those boos. Iceman Aaron, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 5th month. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Thank you indeed for the continued support. I hope you are continuing to enjoy the streams and the videos and the general madness that goes on with us. I'm going to say in GTA, but just in general. Right, we will go... Do you want to go 4 laps? Nah, we'll go 3 laps. After this, it is a special time of stream. Because we have the fun of Sumo coming up, which is working again, seemingly working properly, which is brilliant. Cora, thank you for the bits. As I so close, because I don't know how to break toes well enough. Does Ewan know, do you think? Ewan knows lots about toes. To be fair, I think where you were positioned on the track, so you can try and break the toe for that slipstream run to the line, but there's only so much you can do that isn't literally just taking out the other car. So, I mean, I was sat back there far enough to see. I don't think you could have done anything more on that one. The only thing you could maybe do if you come out the final corner is basically, if you come out the final corner, you run over the curbs one side, run over back, and then go all the way to the inside towards the pit wall. Would probably be the best bet you get, because you get the little bit of curb boost over the curb one side, a little bit as you come back, and then when you pull it all the way over to the pit wall, the car following you has to choose, do I sit on the curb boost or do I have to yank the car across to get to the pit wall? That would maybe be the way to do it, but even then, if you do that, the car behind can still follow you, and if they're at the right distance, the slipstream's still going to be powerful enough for them to just launch past you. You know, you have to hope that when you do that, as they follow you across the road, they mistime the moment where they get out of the slipstream. That would be the hope in that one, which happens to everybody. It's happened to me as either the car leading or the car in second. It does happen. But even then, there's only so much you can do with the power of slipstream. Like, I can sit here and say that and suggest that. It's all about trying to make it as awkward as possible, but there is literally only so much that you can do. So I think you did, from what I could see, just about as much as you could, because, yeah, the other alternative is try and sit on the curb and curb boost as much as you can to counteract. It's a little predictable, but it is possibly the more efficient. Doing something unpredictable might work, but, you know, I think you're always going to struggle. If Liam got the timing right of ducking out of the slipstream, you're always going to struggle in that situation. Right, I think we're ready to begin. Don't think this has any. I don't think this ever has had any like weird settings. So let us begin and let us see what happened. Hendog, thank you for the bits. Saying, Dad, when he puts the car in reverse, this takes me back. That is a very dad joke. That is a very dad joke. And I mean, you're going to get a boo because you are deserving of it, but it is a very, very dad, very dad joke right there. Oh, dearie me. The iMoobot is here. It is ready to go. It has silly slipstream. It has a weird hitbox. Silly things are going to happen. Oh, I don't know if I want to be here. I don't think I want to be here. Actually, we're not as far forward. This is a lot. There's 28 cars in this race. There's a lot of cars. This is going to be a thing. I'm not sure where. I mean, through turn. This first. It's again. Can I survive the opening of this? Oh, that could have been. I mean, it wasn't good, but it could have been way worse. This part is about to be bad for a lot of cars. I'm on the brakes. Drake has done a similar thing. It's definitely the way to go here. Quite a few cars have been sensible. Charlie has exploded. Quite a few cars have been sensible. Some have not. Although it could well have been pushed into it. Gibgob going a million miles an hour. Oh, cars climbing over cars. Oh, climbing over cars. Oh, no. Get through before it's blocked. I mean, we have... Is it blocked? It doesn't actually... Amazingly, doesn't look like it's got blocked. The brown pants remain clear. They're not clean, but they're clear. Oh, yeah, it wasn't the best run. Definitely not the cleanest run through that section, but we have done it. That was very much a... Things were going wrong, and the only hope was just keep momentum. Because if we lost momentum at any point there, I'm going to murder Ewan. I'm going to be murdered myself. Yeah, that was an unfortunate... Don't know what started it, but it was trying to dodge Danger Man like me and Ewan. Danger Man suddenly appeared at very high speed, and me and Ewan are trying to dodge Danger Man's spinning car, and there is only so much that you can do at that point. I'm going to put that on because I'm sensing a thumbnail's coming up. Yep. Through the chaos, actually. We got through that surprisingly well. I mean, we sort of chucked Ewan at it. Oh, we are going a billion miles an hour coming up the hill, and now we're going 0 as everyone catches us. Oh, no. No, don't do that. Well, now. Please put me down. And we're off. I'm here. What? What can I do with that one there? We tried desperately to gather that one back up. Would have been cool if we could have saved it and stayed on the circuit, but it was not. It was not to be. Now we have a lot of work to do here, which is I mean, if it's going to go wrong, I'd rather it go wrong there. It gives us as much chance as possible, because let's face it, it's going to go wrong for plenty of other people before the end of this race. Valentine also not having a good one. Right, onto the curb we go. Haven't got anyone for some slipstream yet. Now we should. It's going to kick in, but a little bit late for this. A lot of cars on the exit there, which we have kind of slipstream past. Come on, come on, come on. Where is it? There it is. Little bit delayed, but it'll work. Almost ended up crashing into Valentine there. Big dive under brake. Brakes are very powerful in this car. We'll give it credit where it is due. The braking performance there was immense, because we were going very quickly and we were able to get it stopped. We're up to 15th place now. So one good section, and we really have made some ground. Now there are cars around. That's a problem, because I want to slow down here, which Crane was not really aware of. Oh, try and recover my car. No, slipstream for me is unfortunate. Sorry. I mean, I say sorry, Crane. I'm not trying to brake check. That's just the line I wanted. I want my car on the deck. I don't want to be in the air. And I was trying to, not, oh, you morons, a pair of you. You literally, there's two of you for 14th place. You've got another lap to go. You really shouldn't be doing that. For the lead of the race, I can understand maybe, but for 14th, when you're miles away from the lead pack, it's very uncalled for. Oh, but there we go. Right, Longbow is going to shoot past. I mean, I think Longbow is going to be our drafting partner until we get to the main pack now. The goal will be work with Longbow to try. Like if I get too far ahead, I will lift to let Longbow catch up, because we want to work with Longbow to get to this pack, although I think Longbow may have done the leapfrog on us. Unfortunate for me. Can't do anything about that one. I mean, I'll do the same as well. You know, Longbow has... I would have lifted to wait for Longbow, but, you know, Longbow has found a new drafting partner. That's what you do when you're doing the leapfrog. If I would go as well in Longbow's situation. So, you know, totally what you do. Because, you know, Longbow's trying to make most of their race. My race is helpful if I have someone to draft with. But, yeah, it's... oh, don't get that one wrong. Thankfully we didn't. Okay, the brown pants wall coming up here. Don't think it claimed many victims. Most of the cars further back went the same way, so we weren't really in any danger. Speaking of danger, there's a danger man who has become a Beyblade in the middle of the track. We've got lots of slipstream on Midnight, and we'll pass into the chicane. Yep, we will. Just got the overlap. It's a little bit dicier than I would have liked, but I think Midnight realised the momentum that we were carrying. We were always going to get past. Plus, you can just get the slipstream on the exit. Didn't go for a big dive this time around. Too many cars. Not worth it. I mean, we're on the tail end of the group here, so there's definitely an opportunity for us. One big leapfrog session, and we will get ourselves into... I mean, we're in the top 10 now. We can get ourselves to the front. So, yeah. We are out wide here. I mean, I'm actually going to just avoid the boost pads. There's no need for it. I don't want to be in the air. So we are going for the avoiding. Oh no, Midnight, no. Oh, hello. Right. There's another crash going on in front of us. There's crashes going on all around us. Oh. Gliska has climbed over us and we lead the way. Cora's going to go for it. And, well, Chris probably should have tried to fit into line. I couldn't go anywhere in terms of trying to fit into line. I mean, we got away with that. It could have been way worse. Is probably, considering we were, you know, going to be crashed in that, I think that could have been way worse. We did actually end up, sorry Charlie, we were understeered a bit more than I was expecting through there. We kind of squeezed Charlie against the wall ever so slightly, and then that was fine initially, and then they got scooped by somebody, which is a bit unusual. There is a Liam having a look. Now, I've got no slipstream, but I don't know if I even want any slipstream here necessarily. Me and Liam are trying to get into the draft now. There is a spin for Ewan. Oh, it's a horrible place to spin down here, and there really is not much you can do. Liam gives us a huge shove. I mean, that works. The bump draft is working for the Morgan, and I don't even know how Midnight had that crash. That's an unusual one. And yeah, we are now... I mean, we're off the tail end of this group. We're not out of it, though. particularly. It's 4 wide for the lead, so they're not leapfrogging each other well. Chris is going to probably have to go. Yeah, he's going to have to go right. Majority are going left up there. Now, the concern is, where are we going? Where is this going to pop us out with Chris and Danger Man? I tapped the brakes to try and go behind Chris because I didn't want to hit them. So we maybe kind of brake check someone behind us a little bit, but that's fine. Oh, we are going very quickly. Okay, through the chicane we head. Now we know we're going to get past down here. Nothing I can do about that. However, Chris has gone to the lead and then is immediately going to run out of momentum. We're going to follow Ewan, and then we're going to follow Gibgob. It's me versus Fred, I think. Into the final corner, Liam shoots past. Liam, though, gets a big kick of oversteer, and once again, we have the very similar slipstream run to the line. We try and break the tie. Liam's on the other side. Just can't do it. Just can't do it on that one. Tried to get myself across. I tried to get across to the wall, but there was so much momentum from everyone else. Basically, we chose Gibgob to not win and gave the bloody win to Liam. We got on the podium at least in that one. But yeah, Liam took victory. Ewan second. We were third. Fred was fourth ahead of Gibgob. Chardish, Chris, Valentine, Salmon, and Cora rounded out the top 10. That was, as expected, very silly. That is a very silly track. It's good for the iMorgans were hilariously wacky. So yeah. So as I say, sorry, Gibgob. Well, I had to make a choice. I tried something, but the slipstream was just all too powerful. But yeah, you were the unlucky one that went to follow me and did not quite get it there. Liam has the brownest of pants twice. Well done, Liam. Well done. Well done, Liam. Oh dear. Cowbell, thank you very much for the donation. So a customer asked me, why do I have a big bum? Simple physics, I replied, as you need a heavy hammer to drive a big nail. Definitely going to give you a boo. Definitely going to give you a boo. Oh dearie me! It's been one of those evenings. It's been one of those evenings, I think, where I've just lost some of the sanity. I mean, I can't say there was much of it to begin with, but I definitely lost quite a lot of it over the course of this evening. If there was a sanity meter, it's definitely going lower. Fred, thank you for the bits. So my crap jokes almost paid off. Yeah, you had a good run. You had a good run in that race. You were in the battle and into that final corner in the top 4 or 5, I think it was. I think you were 4th, if I remember correctly. Cora, thank you for the bits. Saying, sorry to those. I bumped, bashed, binged, pushed, punched, and spun in the race. Must have been 243, I think. Oh, yeah. That one does happen. I was like, Chris, don't worry about it. It's brown pants. That stuff is going to happen. We got surprisingly lucky actually going through there. There is a fair amount. Let's face it. There's a fair amount of pushing. Again, it's brown pants. There is a fair amount of pushing and shoving, and yeah, some of that stuff does. Very easy to get pushed into a bad situation as you're trying to merge into the tunnel. We didn't break the map though, so you know that is the thing to treat as a positive. That is the thing to treat as a positive. It is indeed now time for Sumo, the wonderful, wonderful, wacky world of Sumo. I think it's 2 is my favourite. It is just the best of the Sumo maps. But yeah, we will head to the Sumo Arena. We'll probably have a couple of rounds of Sumo. We'll see how it goes. There might be... I've been quite good. I haven't done too much friendly fire lately. I mean, there has been some. I'm not going to lie, there has been some friendly fire. But for the most part, we've been quite good. We've been quite well behaved. Mostly, kind of, ish. Oh, well, maybe Sumo. If we can actually connect to a session. That would be a good start. Let's try again. There we go. Right. Let's try again. I haven't seen that. I hasn't really had that problem before. We're going to take it as a one-off. Please don't show me up now, game. Look at the beautiful clouds. it is time for some cloud simulating. Are we loading? We have loaded! Good news. Now, for this one, we will, film and crew will get first reserve or whatever, if you like, on this one. If they want to take part. I mean, they might not all want to play Sumo, but if they do want to play Sumo, they are welcome to. And then we will invite everyone from last job and first come, first serve, basically. What do we want to be running? I don't know if we don't run SUVs. Can't remember if there's anything banned in the SUV category from this. We will see. I don't think there was anything banned in the SUVs. I don't think there's anything particularly OP with these. But yeah, we shall find out. There might be an off-road. There might be an anything goes Sumo round. Well, I say anything goes. There are still a couple. There are a few banned cars because otherwise you would all just run them because they are incredibly strong. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this one goes as to what we're feeling. This might go. This might take up the entire half hour. Sometimes it can. Right. I think that's everyone we have got. So from last job, first come, first serve to those who would like to join into this one. Yeah, you get connected, fantastic, and there we go. I say I am sorry. It is only a 16 person. I don't know how Sumo would work with more people. It would probably be a. I mean, it's a bit mad as it is, let alone if you had 24 going around here. Blank Arts is a class that hasn't been done. To be fair, we haven't done SUVs. That's why I say I don't remember it, because I haven't done SUVs before, or haven't done them for a while anyway. So yeah, I can't say I remember this one at all. There is some disconnect. It says 15. Yeah, I had a feel. I thought it was full. Have we got? Hold on, how many people have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now. Okay, Salmon is going to be the one that gets Glisco. Well, Glisco was never in, I don't think. Glisco was always connecting, or not even connecting. Wasn't even like joining. It was just invited. I don't know what's going on with it. Either way, Salmon has now got connected. So 4 teams. It is likely to be 2 teams of filming crew, 1 team of viewers, and 1 team of half filming crew and viewer. But that's normally how it just picks the teams. God, you could end up with a team of Chris, Crane. I bet we end up with Chris and Crane on our team. Crane's always going to pick a weird car. I'm hoping the game can't. If we have Crane on our team, I'm hoping it won't let us have a weird SUV because I bet Crane will be in it. What have we got? Okay, it's not a bad team. It's not a bad team. We've got Chris, me, Stevie, and Longbow. We've got Ewan, Crane, Shadow, and Dangerman. Dangerman is very good at this, so look out for him. Midnight, Cora, Drake, Childish, Liam, Salmon, Gibgob, and Charlie. So there we go. I didn't even look for what vehicle I want. What do I want? Sure, let's drive the XLS. Don't actually know what this one is, but let's go for it. Could have got them up of her, but didn't. We'll find out. I mean, it's just generic SUV number 40. Maybe should have gone Huntley, to be honest. That's probably the strongest. What have we got? We've got a couple of XLSs, a Mupava, and a Huntley. Yeah. I mean, solid. It's a solid team of cars. There is some ballers. There are some Mupavas around. Hello! There's actually quite a few XLSs. I wasn't expecting as many of them in here. Oh, someone has been pinged out. I was going to go for a hit on one of the purple cars, but Liam has saved the purple team some of their embarrassment there, because I was going to, whether it would have worked, but I was going to go punt one and see if we could fire them out miles out, but we did not get the opportunity. We're trying to actually spend some time so we can kind of approach the circle late. In theory, if you ran into the circle really late and hit stuff really hard, you might be able to make the most of it. Unfortunately, what I was going for, the big hit I was going for, I wasn't allowed to do. Again, we got hit by someone else. Crane has gone. Midnight has been spun around, and I almost got them into a pit. Oh, you're gonna be able to make a corner here and be away from pits. That's what I was aiming to do, was to try and dump them in a pit, but couldn't do it. Green couldn't get across to get us. Oh, Chris is the only one in here. Liam is disconnected. I tried to get Shadow there, couldn't do it. Orange team are in a very strong place. Good stuff, Orange team. Oh, hey Salmon. Everyone is down to 2, but Orange team, who have got their full accompaniment of cars. That green vehicle almost went off. Couldn't quite do it, unfortunately. I've got to be a little bit careful that I don't end up aiming for my teammates here. Which is... Oh, hey Chris, thank you. Normally that's what I do with a monster truck. Don't normally do it with an SUV, but... Hey Shadow. Okay, that's fine. We can just have a little bump. Actually, this one here you do need to shift a bit. These will be quicker than like the off-road stuff, but yeah, this is actually a little bit of a nastier circle to get to. I was hoping to be able to push Childish through this one. Oh, everyone lives. I thought Childish was going out of that one. They got away with it quite nicely. Yeah, I did think they were going out of that. Hey, Shadow. Okay, Pink have lost a car in this one. We're chasing Salmon at the moment. We're not a bear, I promise. I don't know if I want to go over that side particularly. Problem is like, who do you try and chuck out of the arena? Danger Man is the one to try and chuck out of the arena, and it worked. Wish I could say that was perfectly intentional there, but yeah, we did do a pretty good job of getting rid of Danger Man, at least. Trying to protect our teammate a little bit there. There is an orange car on the tear across the map. Now, at some point, we're going to start losing orange cars because we're not going to be able to fit all of them into the arena. Oh, I like that. Stevie died, but it was a sacrifice that was worthwhile taking. Sorry, Stevie. Yeah, I mean, that was a sacrifice worth taking because we've wiped out everybody bar Childish. Now, all we need to do, I mean, it's 3v1. All we need to do is sacrifice somebody to the gods and remove Childish. But what we can't do is Right, Longbow, get in that circle. I will sacrifice myself to do it. It was worth it. Yeah, that's, you know, I will take that. I will take the sacrifice. We sort of sacrificed Stevie to kill the final round, to also take out a lot of the other lot. So I think it was only fair that I sacrificed myself to remove Childish from that one. Good work, Orange team. Good teamwork. I will take that. Yeah, I mean, when we've got like a 3v1, you know, it's worth it. The game also scored it correctly, which is always nice. Normally it's the first round where it has the most problem keeping track. But there we go. Right, what can we do, Orange team? Hopefully, same again. Really, you know. I'll try not and push Stevie out though. But do we know? Ideally, you can get the full clean sweep of all 4 orange cars to the final, but that's to the final cycle. That's unlikely. Hey, Chris. Hello, Pink team. You've all gone over that way. Hello. We're going to find a crane to crash into for no real reason other than I needed a car to crash into, and well, that one there was closest. Oh, Cora has given us a nudge. This is actually a little bit dangerous for us. It was good effort, but we had enough time. We were close enough. We could just shunt it back into the circle. Green have lost a car. Yeah, that, I mean, it was a good move by them. Absolutely what you want to do. However, we had just enough time and enough momentum to get it back into the circle. Hey, Crane. Playing silly buggers with Crane. There are a couple of cars chasing each other over that side of the map. Oh, Purple have all died. How have Purple done that? Shadow and Ewan, what have you done? What have you done? Were you following each other and did you drive in a pit? Please say yes, because that would be very funny if that's what happened. Don't quite know how they've managed that one. It's honestly quite impressive. But yeah, well done, however you did do that one. I didn't really get the hit I was looking for there. It wasn't as cleaner a hit as I wanted. Kind of a bit of a glancing blow. And yeah, a bit disappointing really. Could have done a lot more there had we hit it squarer and a bit more force. Pink team has still got 4 vehicles remaining. I was hoping it was going to be one less. It is one less now. Oh, and Cora's got it as well! We've done both of them. Drake and Cora have are gone. I can't get Danger Man out without killing an orange car. I mean, yeah, we're in the circle. Oh, and Gib Gob's gone off as well. Can't get that green car in. And also, I'm not too fast. Green aren't the biggest threat to us. One Landstalker, not my biggest concern. We've got the 2 XLSs this time are still alive. And so is Longbow's Mupava. That might have actually killed me. I think we've left that one. Yeah, we left that one way too late. We did wipe out a car. It wasn't quite as good. Wasn't quite what we wanted. Although, I'll tell you what, I might, if I'd known that was going to be the results, it would have ended up with a 2v1 again at the end, I probably would have done it. Like, we did definitely make sure the purple car was dead. I think it was a bit unnecessary. I think it would have been more useful for me to be in this round. However, everyone's going to survive that. Yeah, it's Longbow and Chris versus Childish here. Childish has got a lot of work to do. I mean, it's certainly possible. Childish has got the fastest car here. Whether it's the best for this, I don't know. The Muffler is always, you know, a solid option. Actually pushes quite well. The XLS has so far proved to be pretty good. Childish is being forced the long way round. Oh, Longbow tried to cheese it, and it's gone wrong. Childish might now stand a chance. We didn't get to see it because I was trying to go and watch. I'm going to guess Childish hit the side of Chris's car and pushed him out. So well done. Well done to Childish on that one. Good effort. Did not get to see it, sadly. So yeah, I know what Longbow was trying to do. Longbow was, again, trying to do the sacrifice, but realised at the last second they'd overcommitted and, yeah, tried to take a shortcut around the... tried to just cut the corner on the pit to get closer. Cut it a bit too much. It happens. It happens. I've done it many a time. In Sumo, we've all done it. But yeah. Okay, orange team. We're still doing pretty good, though. Still doing pretty good. Now you go back and go, oh, I probably shouldn't have sacrificed myself to make sure the purple... I didn't really want to sacrifice myself to make sure the purple car was out. Just mistimed how long I'd have to get back into the circle. But yeah. Oh well. To the next round we go. We need to stop pink team. Naturally. I mean, we don't need to... Orange team are good. Orange team are allowed to win. Pink team are the one we've got to try and stop if it's all possible. Because, you know, pink can win this one. Oh. We did a good job wiping up. I wiped out half of pink team last time around. So that wasn't quite enough. I mean, yeah, Childish is also, I think, quite good at this game mode. Oh, they've dumped a pink car out. Shadow's done a good job, poor Cora. I think Cora said it was their first time playing Sumo, so yeah, well, a bit of a baptism by fire in here. But yeah, pink team do need to be dumped out of the arenas if at all possible. I'm actually on a bit of a risky line here. He can give a big smack to the side of that one. Oh, a bit more spun around there than I would have liked. Oh, Shadow did die. I was going to try and block Shadow out, but I didn't get a chance to, as we were not quite... I couldn't get the acceleration going up. Someone lost their bonnet. We've still got... Okay, good news. Orange team. We're still a car up on everyone. We have a fuller complement of cars. No one else does. Green team Huntley, which is going to kind of hip check through there. That's fine. It's not really going to matter too much. The timings to get into this one here are fine. Can we just bump Crane out? Those two aren't making it. Oh, well, Charlie's Landstalker hit us. Although, okay, so Charlie... I reckon Charlie sacrificed themselves to pin Stevie out of the circle. Or they got stuck in one of those silly bumping duels and just lost track of time. Does happen occasionally. Now, I don't know why I am lasered in on a purple pervert that is apparently way stronger than me. Might be Danger Man, that one. I think it is. We've got Danger Man. With what it's trying to do, I'm going to guess it's Danger Man. Charlie's actually kind of helped me in that, which is surprising. I mean, we can go this way. It has sort of worked in a roundabout kind of a way. Crane will straighten us up, and then off we go. That's fine. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a mad dash here. We're going to have to hit this quite hard, I think. Oh, Chris is on the wrong side for that. Longbow, well, Midnight's gone. Pink are almost out. That's kind of almost more important on this one. Yeah, so when you've got like that mad dash across the arena, when one of your teammates is heading in the other side, it's really horrible. Longbow was a little bit unlucky in all of that. We can give Cray... Oh, I was hoping Cray was going to drive into the pit. Mostly because it would have been funny, but sadly they did not. Oh, this is going to be a really close one. Childish is gone. We survive. Ewan's gone. Okay. Well, we were on the limit of that. The important thing is, the thing we wanted to do was remove Childish from the arena, which we did. Now our bigger concern is purple. It is me and Chris versus... I'm not sure who is on purple team. Oh, I tried to be sneaky, didn't quite work. It would have been a very sneaky like hit there. Right. Oh! I'm still in the air! Okay, it's Danger Man and Crane. How on earth did I get away with that? That was amazing. That was definitely not what I was expecting. That is definitely not what I was expecting to be able to do. Again, that's what you do with a monster truck. You dance the monster trucks over the other vehicles. You don't normally dance the XLS. Oh, we did not quite get Danger Man where I wanted them. But, again, almost a great shot on Danger Man. It was not quite. It was very close. Yeah, okay. I mean, we can't keep this number going in the small circles. Like, the circles will physically be too small at some point here. Danger Man is chasing Chris across the arena here. Really harassing the back of the XLS. Can we... Oh, we almost went for it. I mean, well, we did absolutely go for it. In this one, Danger Man has got us, I think. But we might have got Crane, and we've got Gibgob as well. Danger Man did a good job, but it was not enough here to make this one work. Right. I mean, oh, don't wipe each other out. It's going to definitely be a trick here. Oh. I mean, yeah, if we can distract Danger Man. Ah, not done it. Danger Man's got me. I can't do anything. I can't back it up in time. I almost had Danger Man into the pit. We almost had it, but I just couldn't finish that maneuver off. And the problem is, if I'd done the other thing I would have done is if Chris hadn't been my teammate, I could have ran and hit that roadblock really hard and tried to move both of them. But then I would have killed Chris anyway. So it was like I couldn't push. I couldn't hit at the end without killing my teammate. So I tried to kill Danger Man before it got to that point. But I just missed out on it, which is a bit unfortunate. That's Sumo. That's how it is. Danger Man's very good at this game, and Danger Man will take the round victory. Yeah, well done. Well done to Danger Man. A good round. I did what I could. I just couldn't. Just didn't quite pull that one off. So pink team, orange team, or purple team can win it this time around. Green team need a victory if we are going to take this to a deciding battle. Let's see what happens. Orange have always been there, at least. I think Orange have always been... We've been relatively strong so far. Whether we can continue, whether we can go again. Yeah, I think maybe the Muppets are slightly better. The XLS is not bad. My one does seem to bounce around. I wouldn't pick this car again. It's not awful, but it does seem to bounce around weirdly, which is not helpful. Yeah, the bouncing is really not helpful in some. Although it did also save me because we ended up bouncing on top of other cars, which is helpful. Oh, well, that was some slightly odd laggy collisions. I mean, there's not really anyone about that we can try and hunt out of the circle, other than, well, me apparently. We will just sneak it back in. Yeah, I mean, we were looking to try and hunt any cars that were kind of teetering on the edge, and it turned out to be us that got hunted, but we still got it back into the circle, so it doesn't matter too much. I mean, oh, okay. Well, I was going to try and help them into the pit, but it doesn't. But they ended up almost causing me more issues with the strange physics spinning and whatnot. Yeah, we're bouncing again. Weird way into all of this. Danger Man is following us around a bit. So far, no one has been eliminated. Don't mind me. We're going this way. Yeah, so far, everyone has a full team in this. Look out for the reversing car. I mean, you can get some big punts into this circle. It does happen. Oh, God. And that is the end of my game, I think. Yeah, just bounce. XLS is very light. XLS is very light. I mean, we got so much airtime on a hit. I'm just watching it back on YouTube. I'm trying to figure out how we got so much airtime. We hit the side, and then we went nose down, which is a bit odd. Green lost a car. That's annoying. That's annoying. We had a strong start to this one, and that was a silly death. It was a very annoying, silly death, that one. I mean, the numbers are going to have to start like dwindling because the cars simply cannot fit in circles. So, while this has been a quite good start for everybody, in fact, only 2 cars have been lost in general. It's not going to stay that way. This next circle is normally quite dangerous. This next circle will normally wipe out a good few vehicles. I mean, it does depend, of course, on what happens. We are, riding on board with Longbow in this one, who's going to have to try and do a bit of a punt. There's going to be a massive wipe out there. Pink are completely eliminated. Purple have probably got this. I mean, Orange are going to have to very much work with Green. Purple can pretty much sacrifice to kill every car, and they will win this. So it's going to be very difficult. It's not impossible, it's not impossible. Very tough. One thing you do see, Purple are more likely to friendly fire themselves now. That is something the Purple have got to be careful of. It is something that does happen. Oh, Longbow is so lucky. Longbow is a lucky Muppava right there. So yeah, Purple have got to be careful not to friendly fire each other off the map, and they've also got to be careful if they are going to try and sacrifice themselves. Make sure you are successful in your sacrifice play. It does look like Chris might time out of this circle. I'm just going to go see where they are. If I can see it. Come on, game. Oh, Chris is done. Chris is not making that. Longbow's off anyway. Well, Gibgob has a mountain to climb. Gibgob, if you could win this, it would be the victory of the century in terms of sumo. I don't know if we've ever seen a 4v1 be won by the one. I mean, I imagine if you did, it would require a lot of friendly fire, and it's not going to matter because they can just do that. They can just sacrifice cars and not care. They didn't even need to sacrifice them. Purple are victorious. Good efforts. What did I do? Why are you having to go at me? I wasn't involved in that. I went out immediately. So don't shout at me. I did nothing. Literally nothing that round. I was useless. Well done, Purple, to be fair. Yeah, they did a very, very good round at the end. Orange started off strong, but we could not continue that. Typically, we had our weakest round, I think, at the end. But there we have it. There we have it. Core, I think, the bits saying Pink Team with the synchronized deaths. Well done, Pink Team. We are terrible, apart from Childish. Yeah, Childish was quite good at that one. That was a very entertaining mass death on that one. But, yeah. There we go. Well, it is going to be that time of the evening or afternoon or morning, depending on where you may be in the world, for the stream to come to an end. I hope you have enjoyed some GTA 5. I have had terrible luck the entire time. It has been incredibly unlucky in some ways. I mean, you know, sumo and whatnot. It's been one of those days for me. I've had some fun racing though. There has been some good racing. There's been some entertainment. You know, that's what matters most of all. Yeah, hope you have all enjoyed this evening's silliness. Of course, as ever, a very, very big thank you to those of you who donated, those of you who subscribed. It is always very much appreciated indeed. I will be back next week with hopefully the normal accompaniment of streams. We should be back on Adventuring Guild on Wednesday, Baldur's Gate Saturday, RimWorld Friday, GTA Sunday. In theory, there's always a chance things might need to change, but I think we should be set. But yeah, may change. That is the goal, at least. That, though, is going to be it for this evening. That tractor just did not move. It still does not want to fall over. I am disappointed in the tractor. Yeah, that is going to be it from me. Of course, thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, goodbye. You know what? Feel a little bit better now. We've rolled a journey.